matchup between him and Momochi in the grand finals into a whole reset. Having that much data, honestly, is going to be very, very much so a big task. So that was the path to victory presented by White Claw, Zero Proof, to give us all the details as to how they got to this very stage. Speaking of, Kakeru and Fudo, hot in the seats. Y'all ready for the first matchup? That's what I'm talking about. Us too, man. Believe me.
A battle of titans, Capcom Cup, and EVO champions in our first match on the stage. And this is always going to be one, interesting question about Fudo. He has world-class options in both Ed and DJ. Right? So that's the thing about him that you can always count on. You know that he can swap between those two. And I got some intel backstage thanks to Angry Bird. He told me that he saw him prepping both of them. So, both of those are options. And we see the Ed is locked in our first game here. Evolution 2025, our first match of Street Fighter 6.
Let's get it. Let's see who's going to strike first, right? Fudo's going to create that space, immediately catching max distance off of that normal, knock him down, waiting a little bit, backing off. Doesn't want to be overzealous with his pressure.
Yeah, the thing to highlight from Fudo, the way he uses Flicker at max range and then does Drive Rush button, right? He uses Drive Rush on Ed. Wow, what an interrupt, just like he's DJ. He uses both of those tools really, really well. EX portal comes out, Fudo gives up the space because of it.
Yeah, and I like that too. Still trying to maintain as much as he can in terms of positioning, but that spike coming in from the departure, and it's going to be rather difficult. Give me the swing, give me the portal, snapping his fingers, trying to check Fudo in case he wanted to check the drive rush.
Yeah, really good choices from both of them. Both of them can do that, right? Obviously, it could be drive rush into some kind of flicker for Fudo to bait the same kind of idea. Corner pressure here, drive rush in, takes the throw. New corner pressure from Ed. He doesn't get an auto throw loop and stuff like he did before, so it's a little weaker, and that's a huge hit for Kakeru. Level 2 on deck, which is a huge win condition for both of these characters.
Yeah, he's trying to set up the pace, right? He had the departure in front of Fudo. He sent out a couple of ghosts. Now he's baiting. At this range, he could just go all the way through it. A slight drop. Now he's at burnout. Drive reversal. Here comes the level 2. Is he going to knock him out? Is he going to be
special. That's the chip, and that's the kill. Fudo check and made as soon as he burns out, and we're on the big stage. That's where we see the big drops.
Not afraid of it being expensive, honestly. He's going to build it right back, given the amount of times he's done so in the past. Take a look right now, that big jump in, anticipating the flicker. Go on with the cane swing, young man. Let me get that level 3 to add on to more damage. The earlier, the better. You got a lot of life behind you. You can build up some more meter going forward, and you get full control. Set it up. Perfect parry!
And that's a huge one here for Fudo. He gets the knockdown, he gets pressure afterwards. Back throw, he slightly mistimed. He was looking for delayed button. Kakeru with the immediate wake up, and he gets a combo off this. Crouching leg kick into the corner. Other side, this man's got a funky DP, and that's a bad one for him. He burns himself out.
No shot! He still went up with a wake up uppercut. Fudo is not afraid to take that risk. We see that one interruption against that low medium kick from Kakeru.
Oh god, Kakeru is in a bad spot here. He might become a speed bag. Double drive rush, level 1 at the end. The level 2 for the fastball special again, and Fudo's on the board.
No amount of Rocky movies can prepare you for what's hitting you, man. I'll tell you what.
That's how it goes sometimes. And the big thing is we're seeing drops from Kakeru and decisions to spend extra meter, and that kind of clutch performance could be a big deal on this stage as we jump into our second game.
Immediate jump out, didn't want to get any sort of chance against that step throw. Drive rush on in, yes sir, the cross medium connects, spending more of that cancel, spending more of that meter, but that portal's gonna allow him to rest just a little bit, right? That's full screen pressure. Fudo has to make the right choices. Oh my god, that's at least one!
Big gamble on that, expensive, even though he makes it in. His drive gauge is a little low, hard to commit to much for Fudo until he waits it out for a bit. Nice.
There it is! Heavy-handed is the flicker. Oh my god, so is that Fierce getting swept upon after the perfect parry. Not too bad.
That's the perfect parry Prince for a reason. Always ready, and the anti-air, he's more than prepared. The EX portal's out, Fudo with the check on the flicker, but the patience from
Jesus, he walked in front of him for so long, yet not a single button came out from Fudo. Perfect parry against the flicker, and the overhead. Nah, no way, man.
Dirty reset there. Kakeru understanding the situation, knowing he couldn't get a kill without it. I love that sneaky option.
Oh, you get the counter hit upon the approach from Fudo. Wait a minute, a little bit of an exchange. Drive rush forward. Kakeru feeling the momentum. Now he's the back off ever so slightly. These limbs might just clip. Fudo is baiting something. He didn't bait the right thing.
Kakeru too solid, does not fall for the throw bait. And Fudo's offense, a lot of his offenses go in, back dash, try to bait a throw. That's something he does a lot with both of his characters. So big jump in, and it's time to dream.
Let me get that bounce. We got the double.
Oh, he missed time. The first EP was a little too late. Unfortunately, the drop there, but he still gets the corner off of it. He's low on drive gauge, though, and so it's hard to convert much, and that's why he goes for the jump.
Oof! Immediate stop on the drive rush. He tried to check it, but it was too late.
He fireball plus frames after. He drops the kill. And this is the chance. He dashes in. Kakadu with the check. A game apiece and drops from both players so far.
Absolutely nerve-wracking to see some of these sequences that can lead into another round. Just getting dropped. Fudo, Kaku. Little shaky on both ends, but tied 1-1. You'll love to see it. Again, this is first to 3 after all.
The maracas are coming out. It sounds like to me we got DJ on the stage for Fudo now with the character swap. Little bit more mobility, a little bit more trickery, slightly less stability in the mid-range, but he gets more explosive offensive options.
Yeah, explosivity is definitely the characteristic to describe DJ. But the first cane swing, the first strike, goes to Kakadu, set up the portal. Fudo trying to dash up, just keep himself away from the corner, parrying the attempt of the overhead. We got that low medium kick sweep. Jumping back, regaining that distance is Kakadu. He was ready for it 100%.
Low parries there too. He has to guess if it's going to be mid or a low, and he's correct on it.
Way out, that's totally fine. The exchange and benefit for Kakadu. OD jackknife. Put the weapon away, sir. Bang.
A level 1, strip a little bit of drive gauge close to the kill. And now anything from Fudo. Yeah, he had to make a guess there. He chooses to commit to the parry, and Kakadu covers it beautifully.
Off to a fantastic start, but Fudo only getting warmed up. That was actually one risk he took with the OD jackknife. Sure was a lesson to be learned, but he's done that plenty of times over at Topanga. He's done it over in Respawn to actually win. That is a very impressive check to Matters.
Man, it is incredible. His checks on these moments have been so perfect so far. Fudo cannot make an approach happen. Every angle just perfectly stopped, and that's why Fudo has to get extra wild.
He's definitely got the rhythm. Give me the spring kicks and that beautiful smile.
Plus frames here, goes to the pressure. Safe and sound, but the check from Kakadu, and he has level 2 here as well for the extension. Go for the portal in. He's gonna have the spins. That should be the kill. Kakadu dismantling that DJ in that second game. Instant rematch.
Damn, the killer look on his face. I'll still never get used to it. Kakadu has been locked the heck in. Since he's found his current performance, the way he's playing, he's in his zone right now.
That perfect parry, I mean, it's unreasonable. What's going on here? This guy's just ready for every approach, every normal.
Somebody check his pulse.
How are you supposed to make it in? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, Fudo is not playing the video game right now.
Wait a minute, yeah, that spike was still gonna be able to clip. Fudo was anticipating Kakadu, trying to check that drive rush, but that is a very important tech, trying to push him back even further. Fudo, you cannot whip in front of this man.
Bro, he's trying to get wild. He needs to make anything happen. I mean, Kakadu is a wall. He's got to get tricky, and it misses.
That's too far? Too much pushback?
I mean, something fortunate finally happening, and he doesn't get much off of it. It's a huge missed opportunity for Fudo, and he can't get anything started.
Drive rush forward, the medium kick does land, he does get a Sobot, a little bit of a fake out, a trade now, Kakadu immediately drive rushing, give me your soul.
And I think that soul might be his. After this, Fudo is not able to play the game. He's trying to get extra wily because of it, and Kakadu stuffing every angle on an opportunity.
The sturdiest sandals known to man. Dashing up, checking with the jab as well, creating that space for Fudo. He wants to look for a whiff punish. He's setting it up with the fireballs as well. Kakadu, he's being so patient. All of his normals being placed the way that they've been placed, all been counter hit against Fudo. He's not gonna go out there on a limb to get himself whiff punish, right?
I mean, Fudo's done a lot in the last 20 seconds and not really got a ton of damage, to be honest. So, yeah, and there's the crouching medium punch interruption there. Kakadu ready for the drive rush after, still has tons of meter here.
Yeah, it's so tough too. DJ, what can you do, right? Throwing a fireball safely? Sure, perhaps, but when the portal's about to explode, you kind of have to kick back. Oh, dear God, what a standstill.
Didn't quite make it in time. 6-frame check with that crouching medium punch after in the whip punish. Looking good. Anti-air back heavy kick. Not quite the trade combo, but Fudo in a very excellent position here.
It's about a touch and a half. It could be all drive rush, it could be all drive gates that does the talking, or it could be throw, and it does so. You saw a counter hit. You saw a slight response with the button press from Kakadu. It just happened to be not the tech.
No fear on the amnesia. He does not respect that option at all. Which is a big sign to send, and now Kakadu's got to be thinking it in the back of his mind next time he gets knocked down.
Yeah, we haven't seen it thus far, right? It's only a matter of time, especially in this part of the set. You're looking at match point for yourself, fully loaded on level 3. Damn! That was mad far!
And the level 1 here, knockdown. Is amnesia coming out or not? He goes for meaty fireball to defeat it. I love the pressure now. Fudo getting active, making things happen. Makes Kakadu look mortal.
Still so stuck in this corner. Mediums could happen for Fudo. Roundhouse could happen, but no, the drive rush nullified yet again.
Yeah, he can threaten with drive rush into EX Sobot again or something like that too if he gets pushed away to try to, beat those checks.
Let's see if it happens. Just a little bit too close. Checking with the far. Sweet low medium kick just at the tip.
Oh, perfect parry, but he didn't believe in the drive rush, and he tries it right there to beat the check. And the reversal. He's going to take the side swap here. Fudo's in trouble. Burnt out. Not a lot of options. Uh-oh, he's going to have to guess with his level 2 situation afterwards for sure. Oh, he just spends a level 3 to get the knockdown into the corner, and Fudo in a bad spot. Chip is a big problem now. Trades the spike are a big problem.
Yeah, and Kakuto could just hang back if need be, right? He's not going to drive rush forward in this type of a situation. He doesn't need to. He's letting all of the projectiles do the talking, figuring out the goals. The double departure, jump back, medium. He absolutely tracked Fudo upon his movement and rebutted correctly. Kakuto sending Fudo into losers right out the gate. Specific, I don't know if RT actually has the headset on, so I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say Phenom, he's already got the whole tree of options ready.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got some other characters, and both of them have characters up their sleeves, of course. The scary thing is I feel like Mena has a unique strength as a player, as we hear the crowd getting hyped for the walkout here in our second match of this winner's side. Top 8 here at EVO. Mena RD versus Phenom. Gonna be a banger here, and I'm sure it's gonna be quite the scrap, as Mena just has this unique ability to sense, not only on his own offense, but on his opponent's offense, where the pace of the match is gonna go and how to smother and make the correct choices.
He's already trying to send it. Damn, that hit how long, excuse me? How many active frames is that bad boy?
I think like 12.
I think Blanca-chan had something to do with it.
Yeah. You sound like J. Jonah Jameson.
I want pictures of Blanca-chan right now on my desk.
That's exactly right, as Phenom just getting a couple of stray normals, and he's been using that heavy kick in neutral more often, Mena, and there we see the drive rush opener for Phenom trying to find the jab. Corner interaction, and you know everybody's always scared to pressure Blanca. He's a tough character to deal with because it's up ball, he can jump back and go for the air ball, he can go for back dashes or buttons. He's just got a tricky set of options to deal with.
Yeah, a little bit dry towards the drive gauge now for Phenom. You talked about some of those options. He was actually pretty reluctant at first to kind of think about pressuring Blanca, something we talked about a little bit earlier, but right now, he's looking pretty damn fine, at least within this neutral, within roundhouse range. Doesn't want to get clipped because Blanca has some very extensive normals that can easily counter you or whiff punish. Oh no, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Gotta be level 1, you already know it. Securing the first round, absolutely worth the money spent.
And interesting things you're seeing so far. Mena's been hitting a lot of forward medium kick. It's because it low crushes, it beats low. So he's trying to beat the crouching medium kick from Phenom. So I'm surprised, as you see it right there, right? I'm surprised that Phenom hit crouching medium kick actually, because you know that's the exact button Mena's been counter poking against.
Yeah, he's only whipped it within ranges to kind of bait out like a normal thus far from what we've seen, but we do get the OD Blanca ball. Didn't get the continuation we saw, jump medium punch and an attempt at that, but here we go, the overhead a little bit too far out. Exposure on the low, we get the side switch. Phenom applying pressure with the stand medium punch, excuse me, hello. There was back-to-back roundhouses. I just saw a bunch of kicks on the screen. He's trying to control the pace with the heavier normals down to slow Mena RD.
Yeah, and it's a one-hit round now, so Phenom a little bit more passive. Love the jump. It's been a while, neither of them really committed to that too much. And Mena now playing slow. He's one hit away, so doesn't have to be too active. Just blocks it out, eats the throw. Phenom down a lot of drive gauge now, which makes the next interaction a little scarier.
Just about one hit, one touch is all that's needed into a drive rush cancel. They're playing a game of normals, playing a game of chicken a little bit, roundhouse to check a little bit, too. The throw comes in from NRD. This is the first significant opening. We got the lightning beast. We don't need the level 3. Let's play a little game. How long can you play defense against the Blanca ball? Burnout is in effect. An attempt at the overhead. Phenom snipes it out immediately with a crouching jab to secure game 1.
Yeah, and once he secured the burnout, I think Phenom was basically like, okay, now it's time for you to go for some new option here as we jump into this second game.
Right back into it. Phenom getting that opener. The counter hit on the forward medium kick.
Yeah, he's been doing that quite a bit. Try to counter poke against that medium ball in, get the pressure afterwards. Got the back medium kick. And Phenom aggressive again with buttons. There's been a lot of delay timing in Mena's pressure so far, and I think Phenom's getting a little active because of it.
Another timing exposing the low yet again from the low medium kick. A little delay from the fierce as well. Looking rather dry for Phenom and RD. He knows the objective. There was an attempt at a parry. You saw it, hence the burnout on Phenom's behalf.
Yeah, and Mena went for a delayed button, so that parry would lose there. He gets the combo off this as well. And he's not going to spend too much, I would imagine. Just the doll into pressure, into chip being an option. Plus frames on that. And it's going to be all she wrote in a second here. Love the containment with the jump back ball. Air to air, not an option. Round 1 goes there to Mena.
Damn, that was a smooth punish counter. Phenom's been doing that all weekend long. Oh boy, OD up ball, you had to do it.
And now we see Mena. I love that he's using these heavy kicks. And look at that, the spaced out forward medium kick. It checks Phenom's reactions. He can get the corner carry here with level 2. And now Phenom in a bad spot, gonna have to deal with the doll at the end of this pressure.
Gonna set up the little fella. Not too much pressure over that. What a whiff punish on that walk back. And you're actually taking hella damage out of that. The quick 2-round rebuttal from Mena RD.
Yeah, I love the forward medium kicks, keeping it up in neutral, recognizing that not only is Phenom poking with lows, but he's reacting and trying to whip punish. If you're trying to whip punish, a slow move like forward medium kick is very good to catch people off guard. Double drive rush at round start, both trying to take initiative.
I like that. Fast and furious. Drive on in there. No medium kick yet again, this time via counter hit against Mena RD. What's the pressure looking like from Phenom? Damn, he woke up with no medium?
That's what I mean. Mena has such a good read about what to do on his own offense, but what his opponent wants to do on their defense. As he gets the doll set up here, takes the throw, and now Phenom's gonna guess, is he on a parry, or does he want a reversal? And he can strip the drive gauge here with the drive impact. That's what he does. Ignites the doll, cross up, double hop.
Dear God, even the Funko Pop had a little bit of a hop to it too.
Plus on that, again, he's plus, and now it's gonna be burnout there. Mena steamrolling, and it makes all these offensive sequences feel worse and worse because now he has level 2. He can pop it here and force some defensive situations for Phenom to deal with as well. And there's the heavy punch, level 2, immediate corner push.
Dude, and chunks of drive gauge just getting shaved off from the side of Phenom. It's gonna be looking so tough. He's forced to block in so many of these occasions, especially while Lightning Beast is active. That snipe from how far?
The reads, man, he's been so right about Phenom's offense, and you can tell Phenom is a little hesitant to go for reversals because he's been blocked a couple of times, and that means that Mena can just back up and wait for buttons or jumps, which is exactly what he went for.
Funny enough, all those exchanges still leading to just about equal in life. Phenom sitting at pretty significant resources. That is a very big pickup. How did you react to the OD dive kick in that speed?
Yeah, and Phenom is so passive now. You see, he's a little worried. He just needs one hit, but you know, Mena's doing a great job whiffing and then counter poking right after anti-air. Again, he's got level 1 for the kill. He misses, and he gets the pickup anyway, and you know Phenom's kicking himself for that. He's like, oh, he whiffed, I hit a button, I wasn't right, and everything's not coming up his way.
No, if it works, that's just a very, very genius frame kill is what it is. We'll take it to that.
And you gotta be in your own head if you're Phenom here too, because the first game went your way, and then now you're like, oh man, he blocked a couple of DPs, and I was wrong on defense, and he's beating me up in neutral. A lot of things going right for Mena here in this turnaround the last couple of games.
Yeah, and he's making it hurt too. Not even just in regards to like how much damage he's giving to Phenom, but also stripping away all the defensive capabilities that he had as well with the drive gauge.
I heard everybody in the world heard Kabla right there, I think. I'm pretty sure. We all heard it immediately.
Que lo que? That's what I'm talking about.
That forward medium kick again. Phenom thinking about it. He hasn't had a good answer to the heavy kick from Mena either. Hasn't kind of whip punish yet.
That back throw.
Oof. Nice whip punish. And I think that's the game for Phenom here. Somehow he's got to slow it down even more if possible and try to be second. We haven't seen that much from Mena, just raw Blanca ball in neutral too.
Yeah, a little funky too. I was actually kind of curious as to if that was going to be a thing against Phenom thus far, but we'll see how often more that comes up. Again, medium kick. You were just talking about to start it off. Forward medium kick has gotten so much mileage against Phenom, playing against his very reactive nature thus far in this set.
Yeah, I mean, if you whip heavy kicks as Blanca, and Phenom's like, I gotta whip punish that, I gotta be faster. And you see the forward medium kick, you try to be fast, and you get hit. It's just how the mid-range works. And look at Mena whipping lights and stuff too to try to fake him out, and then going for a big button afterwards, trying to catch Phenom, trying to whip punish. That heavy kick, and then right behind it, you know, the forward medium kick's a threat as well, so he's got lots of good stuff to look for here.
Wonder if the big opening comes out from NRD, if he ends up spending to level 2 for Lightning Beast, or maybe via block strength. Did you get the forward throw, a little dry on the gauge, he's going to be dashing up. That's when the Lightning Beast comes out. Not only does he get to apply pressure, back away if need be, but also he gets a regain drive gauge. That's a counter hit, that's an extension, and that's the up ball. Look at that match point.
Just like that. I love that he baited right after, right? He hasn't gone for a lot of baits so far, and then immediately goes for the Blanca ball. Double drive rush at the round start again. And look at the passive play from Phenom on Mena's offense. You know, he's so worried about, you know, reversals, just like that, right? He's worried about jump back ball. Now he's poking with the medium punches. And there's the slide, the first one of the set. Phenom has such a tall task in dealing with all these options.
Everything is just stacking up against Phenom at this moment. Then RD now bring them to the corner. Blanca ball to close the gap. Roundhouse does get punished, but nothing big, too big out of it. There could have been a low medium kick, perhaps, at that range.
And Phenom's whip punishment has been excellent on a lot of normals, but it's so tough to contain and control all of the options that Blanca can represent. There's the throw again. No DPOS from Phenom twice in a row now, too.
Does get an opening. Does get the forward throw. What are you going to do to pursue? Fierce into the cancel. Now another throw.
Yeah, that just means that he's low on drive gauge now, which means the level 2 for Mena as well. Extra scary. Oh, he goes for it, he risks it all, and that's gonna be the set. You can tell that the mid-range from Mena forced him onto that option, and now he's headed to the winner's side of our winners finals with the rematch against the man he played in EVO Japan Grand Finals, Kakadu.
I grabbed your shoulder immediately after that sentence. I was like, dear God, this is gonna be one hell of a possibly being the choice for the side of the Char, or we're gonna get the My Mirror. The fans seem pretty happy about it, no pun intended.
You see Xiaohai lean in like you're gonna play that against me? He's like, you're gonna dare pick a King of Fighters character against me, a Fatal Fury character against me. My versus my, our match here. A very strong character and a very common character. Very different styles though. Lashar, whiff punish, hit confirms, reactions, defense. Xiaohai, a much more active player, right? He's gonna pull up and use his reactions and just general fighting game comfort ability to beat you up.
We got the beast thing already to the corner. Xiaohai trying to fish with the low medium. Lashar actually retorted with the exact same normal, but the pressure's going to be a little bit too much thus far. Xiaohai still in control. The Fierce trying to check the movement from Lashar just in case. Oh, opening down below. Another killer beast thing. Get off me, Ryuenji.
Getting some space. The perfect pair, Riembu after trying to beat it. Type kick. He's looking to beat the anti-air, and Xiaohai does not bite. Okay.
At level 1, we do get an install and a little bit more pressure to escape and create some space for Lashar.
Backing up, red versus blue here. Xiaohai giving a little bit of space now that he has this life lead here. Finds the low hit, and he's almost out of the enhanced fans. Reversal from Xiaohai.
Tried to check the drive rush, a little bit too late. Damn, what a time to bust out that OD uppercut. That was actually round changing if the Lashar blocked.
Back to back too, and that sends a message early if you're just down to send it on the first 2 interactions. Again, offense from Xiaohai. He's more likely to act first, throw these fans, EX fans. Wow.
Damn, he just counts for both of them, huh?
You want to do that? What a hit confirm there from Lashar. He wants to do that there because he was worried about the fan, I think was the idea. Nice.
A lot of sense. Just enough space to get that punish counter. Now, level 1, yet again, Kakadu no Mai.
Cross correctly, and he challenges.
He's still going to be so locked down. What a time to throw that low medium kick. Actually, a counter hit against Lashar. Still got a lot of life left. Trying to knock on the door with the lights instead. Rewarded with the backdoor from Xiaohai. And a forward throw now.
Drive rushes in for another one. He's one bait away from killing here. I mean, he's got lots of meter critical art on deck. And Lashar trying to block it out and be safe. This relentless presser from Xiaohai here. Back throw into the corner, one guess away.
Oh, what a delay. And still gets the throw. Just enough, Lashar. Still keeping the pressure on with some of the throws too. Mixing a little bit of the drive rush, delayed normals as well.
Look at that round star charge fan. Xiaohai, no fear. Lashar playing so passive by comparison.
Another one. Checking the lows a little bit, knocking on the door.
Whiff punish.
Perfect whiff punish within that range. To be fair, medium punch goes mad far.
Yeah. Oh, what a throw bait. This is going to be huge damage. Level 2 at the end of this should be enough. Look at that, the 2-tap from Xiaohai in our game 1.
He gave him a fair warning. He looked right at him right before the game started.
He's like, are you sure you want to lock this in, buddy boy? Where I come from, no one beats me in this. Back to character select. Lashar having a think. Buttons correct. Ed?
Oh,
The old flame?
he might have to, specifically for this matchup. With how passive he's been playing, I think the flickers actually might be able to check Xiaohai at certain ranges, kind of keep him at bay, at least slow down the pace to prevent him from getting cornered so easily.
Yeah, and that's one thing about this matchup is that Ed's fireballs, his projectiles and flickers mean that you can't throw fans for free, but he just pulls up and catches them low. Normally, Lashar is the king of getting a lot from a little, but so far, he hasn't really been able to make that a factor. Xiaohai just kind of being aggressive and picking him apart.
But I think Ed does a pretty good job of that, at least trying to tone down the pace, at least from the mid-screen. But under pressure, a little bit difficult, right? His defense options just slightly lackluster, only being able to do ODDP, but it's not active until like double digits, right? So it's not going to be a real, instant escape option.
Yeah, Xiaohai, he's doing a lot, and Lashar is not having a good time slowing him down so far. Just look at this, like he's getting perfect parries, but Xiaohai just pulls up, too ready, too prepared, too offensive. Lashar not being able to match this pace and slow the game down.
Right, and I love the pace that Xiaohai is setting, absolutely, right? This is the first time we've actually seen, okay, Lashar locked down a little bit, but up until this point, we do find success with the flicker for the first time. Check the chin.
Drive rush pressure looking in, and that semi-medium punch not plus, so Lashar just blocks after, which means Xiaohai takes his turn to get out of the corner.
Beautiful.
DP Ender, he did not go for the EX Blitz into a level 2 combo or anything. Didn't need to spend it, he felt like it. Now instead, we gotta deal with fan pressure in the corner. He's given plus on block, cancels into projectiles, and he jabs out. He does not bite. Oh, expensive. That was very expensive from Lashar. Shin Dream.
We get the single bounce. We're going corner to corner. Look at the damage on that.
Trade on that, and he gets the counter hit pickup stand like crouching light kick, medium DP as Lashar. He may have been gone for a bit, but he didn't forget how to dream.
That's bars, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty neat.
That's what he does. Level 3 early, and that's gonna be a bad one for Lashar. He's not gonna have access to a lot of drive gauge here, so he's gonna have to make a tough decision about how to get out of this spot.
Goes to burn out immediately with the Fierce. A little delay on that, actually, on the held down button.
Tech throw. He built
That's
so much
meter.
He has so much bar. Look at that. Lashar now, all kinds of offense. He's got drive gauge to work with. Xiaohai, not a lot. Misses the whip punish.
Oh,
that could have been punish counter. It would have been way worse. Instead, now Lashar on the prowl. He's got meter to work with. Drive gauge advantage. The light bar is going to be tough. He escapes. Kill rushes away.
1-2, drive rush on in there. A little bit of an earlier Fierce than intended, or at least than expected, I should say.
He's going to keep holding these flickers because he has level 3 to cancel into, so he's waiting for Xiaohai to go for a drive impact.
Just up out the range where he can't really throw these fans. It's so difficult. Lashar, you know he's on the prowl. OD version, that's a lot safer.
Oh, the delayed front throw from Lashar. You saw him block real quick right before him. Flickers and flickers. The DP is ready in time. One guess away. Drive rushes in. He can make this happen. Lashar's more than capable. He went for the big read, and Xiaohai blocks it out correctly. So long on that. He doesn't bite. And this is what I mean. The instant rematch from Lashar doesn't even take a second to think.
It's like PTSD from Street Fighter 5, man.
Yeah, the ending walker.
Yeah, dude. The very last second trying to catch a button with the OD uppercut from Lashar. High risk. Very, very high risk.
Yeah, and it could have been the round. Instead, Xiaohai now all kinds of advantage. And you could just feel that this entire set, he has too much kind of presence on the screen. You can tell Lashar just not matching the way he's controlling space.
Goes to parry on the fans. Lashar mistiming his own jump in anticipation for the fan. Xiaohai swinging it just a little bit longer. Forward throw.
Nothing there from Lashar on defense, just blocking it out.
To the side from Lashar. Damn, the fan's still putting in work even in the corner at that range.
Okay, chance now. Lashar on all kinds of offense. He's got drive gauge and meter to work with.
Oh
There's
my
the whip punish.
God! The big duff to the chin, off of the Fierce. Let the ball rock. Give me that. Kill rush forward, delayed upper. Still had another chance to do an uppercut, but either way, luckily enough for Lashar, that's one round on the board. He's trying to stay alive. DI, not in time.
Oh, and Xiaohai, no rebuttal. That's going to be big. Can go for another drive rush for the extension. DP at the end. Good starter from Lashar here as he baits the throw.
Damn, look at the damage.
New combo on this as well. This is a safe jump ender. Goes to the safe jump, takes the tick throw. Lashar, signs of life here. First time in this set, Xiaohai's been in trouble.
The Killer Bee Sting, dash on up, delayed back throw now. Xiaohai sends out a fan, sends out a message. Lashar not ready to respond just yet. Another throw. A lot of mixed signals coming in from Xiaohai. And the overhead to delay it ever so slightly in case a wake-up button came out. And the throw bait right back after. That's kind of dangerous right now for Lashar where he's at. The big opener off the counter hit. He stays alive, 2-1.
Huge win there. Lashar fighting back. And you know, something about him normally is I feel like when he goes down in sets like this, it kind of just looks like, well, you know, Lashar might not be on it today. He's not on a heater, right? But fighting back and playing that round really well. I like that he got more active. He was playing the game more. He's not just playing passive. He's trying to be active.
The field goal is good. Lashar actually calling out the fans correctly this time. He tried DI in that previous round, just a little bit too late.
Yeah, and I like the DI attempt. He went for a harder combo there, missed the charge flicker. What happens when you play 3 characters and you're, you know, juggling all 3 of them? It's difficult to get every hit confirm, every situational combo correct.
Surely.
Big jump.
And the corner carry as well. Being able to cover that jump, at least with a jab, it's totally fine. At least for Lashar, I should say. Now he gets control. He gets that forward throw, and wow. Xiaohai just immediately responding with an OD uppercut, not feeling the pressure from Lashar.
Wow, anti-air crouching medium kick too. And Lashar, he can get single hit confirm into OD blitz in a level 2 here, which is big, and he sees the drive rush. What's the confirm here? Oh, he missed. Huge drop. He's got level 2 for the kill. Oh my, the heartbreaker from Lashar. And now set point for Xiaohai.
This might be a little bit of a problem.
All that meter gone too. That was the winner from Lashar, but again, his head's not as sharp. He hasn't been playing this character as much.
Just a couple of the lights. Ryu and Boo can get the punish counter, bring her back down to earth for the side switch, the big exchange. No.
Doesn't get a trade combo there either. Has the corner, no whip punish. He's having trouble here. There's the EX fan, backs it up. Passive play. Charge flicker doesn't reach the hurt box of Mai there though.
Trying to figure it out. Xiaohai now trying to get antsy with that jump. Lashar still ready with the anti-air. Xiaohai trying to that approach again.
What a combo there. The situational awareness from Lashar. Jump back jab for the anti-air just in case there's a dive kick.
We're seeing a lot more of the spark fireball option coming in from Lashar, right? To suppress Xiaohai from even trying to go for the fans more often in that range. Damn! Superman punch to the grill!
The force burnout here as well. Instead takes the throw. Xiaohai in a bad spot. Oh, missed there. Missed there from Lashar. And now a chance. He backdashes and he gets the punish. Staying alive.
Was that an attempt at a spark for a meaty spark?
Not sure. Oh, I thought it was a flicker, so it was a light kick.
Possibly, possibly.
Man, oh, and the punish! Xiaohai gets the corner here. He just takes the level 1. Getting the resources here. And what a sweep, too!
Oh, yes. You must definitely take that for Xiaohai.
Wow, the whip punish. EX Rienbu hit confirmed. Didn't go for anything after, though.
Now putting himself into the corner of Xiaohai with that jump. Lashar, how do you keep Xiaohai contained? You got buffed fans, too, to worry about.
Bro, he double perfect parried that, too. Oh, and the hit confirmed. The delay cancel. He's trying to Shin Dream on the EVO stage, and he hits it. Dash forward, heavy punch. Pulls up, double dash for the ender. One guess away, and Lashar is correct. He ties up the set 2 apiece.
The crowd absolutely involved, absolutely erupting for that finish coming in from Lashar. I love everybody coming together to see the Shin Dream bounces. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. Huge improvement from last year. You guys are doing great. I like that.
We all seen it so many times now. We're used to this Ed combo. We're like, all right, another day in the office. We're back into our final game between these two here. Loser's side of Evolution. Loser's gonna be going home in 7th place. There's a reversal. Lashar getting active.
I love that. Pretty good call out. Punish counter, trying to get the flicker to nullify that fan, but not in time. Actually, a little bit too close for comfort. Xiaohai, overhead, successfully blocked from Lashar. How do you get out? Fears to check the movement.
He's fighting out with the whip punish. Xiaohai spacing excellent there, and he's gonna get the level 1. Low drive gauge for Lashar as well, and now he's gonna be on burnout on the next hit. And there's the EXDP. Just anything to keep himself alive.
Oh no!
So tough.
In there.
Yeah, how do you see that one? There's just colors everywhere. Tough to see. Xiaohai once again on set point.
Very deep uppercut. Lashar, killer rushing through, does get the forward throw.
A lot of corner push and knockdown on this. Doesn't go for the drive rush, but Xiaohai, excellent position here in the corner, and it's not in time. What's the combo opportunity here? Double dash. He's going to strip some drive gauge here with the level 1. Lashar's got to make some tough decisions on defense, and he's wrong, but he's apparently alive. Xiaohai with the mistake, but tough spot. How does he survive?
Chip is imminent. If Lashar continues to back away, he does get an opportunity for the flicker counter hit. Nothing behind it that's super big just yet. But that's the one we were looking for, baby. We were talking about the big conversion. This is the critical art, but more importantly, he's out of burnout and he's in control.
And he steals a burnout from Xiaohai, who's got to deal with Ed with no drive gauge. The reaction of the young man himself, Xiaohai, eliminating Lashar in a 3-2 nail biter, just like that.
You can't be upset at that. You genuinely cannot be upset at that to try it in that exact moment. Xiaohai, he was just too ready.
Bracket, but there's something different about Angry Bird at EVO. You know, his results throughout the year, he says that this kind of a format where he just fights all day long and he has to qualify from out of pools to top 8, that second day of EVO, that's where he thrives. He's like, I play well in that day and I need to fight all day that day. If I've got that spark, that fire in me, I can do it. When it's split up over 3 days and top 24s in the 3rd day, it's harder for me here as we're jumping in to loser's side of the bracket here. Mickey and Angry Bird. And this is a young man on the right side of the screen, you know, born 2008, 2009.
That is actually a wild statistic to hear, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, one of those 2 years is my memory serving me correctly. Really, really young player. I remember hearing about him 2 years ago when CPG just started. Really strong player. And in the top 8 of an event like EVO up against the veteran, an EVO champion, who's found the light punch and light kick buttons on his controller.
Yeah, mapped out or not, he's still gonna go into it, right? No macros for him, I'll tell you what. Mickey trying to come back from that onslaught of throws, and this is actually a great start. Or a great rebuttal, I should say.
Oh, the
what a reaction! That was, oh no, the option, like, you're right, actually. That makes a lot more sense. I was about to say, like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that was real reaction.
I mean, he's young enough to do it, though. Definitely can. Angry Bird, look at that. The way he plays, I'm always so impressed. He's such an aggressive player. He's so consistently confident in his own decisions. And that's one thing I really like about him. He doesn't take time. He's like, I know the correct thing as we see hooligan action.
You get a couple of jabs on the way out as well. Angry Bird delaying the throw after the drive rush. Charged fireball to get himself in as well. Mickey not looking too bad though. I mean, he's kept his drive gauge pretty stable. A couple of parries on the way in. Yeah, I like that. Uppercut to track the demon right now. Flip him a little bit off the hooligan.
Oh, he didn't put the level 3, which is what he was looking for. He woke up with the raging demon, and Mickey just throws him out of it.
It was actually kind of wild because off of the initial spiral arrow, he was just 1 pixel away from getting that level 3.
Wow, raw overhead and mid-range there from Angry Bird as well. Looking for that a couple of times so far. Yeah, just going for it once again.
Trying to test the ranges out. Yeah, forward fear is definitely one of the better normals to kind of check from way further out. We do get the forward throw.
Trying to bait an anti-air there as Angry Bird. He went for the early demon flip chop, and Mickey does not bite. At that time, no anti-air because of it. So Angry Bird changing up these air approach options, trying to throw him off.
Yeah, considering these plus after that, he's able to get a strike throw mix if need be. The spin knuckle immediately after the driver should possibly check Angry Bird.
The way he walks up too. Angry Bird very good at using Akuma walk speed to dance in and out of those ranges, just like that.
Oh, forward fierce yet again. Charging the fireball. Forward medium kick to keep Mickey in place. You can't go airborne in front of him. He's been mad consistent. Back-to-back uppercuts against the Demon Raid from Angry Bird. Overhead does connect. A full conversion. Lights out off of that single interaction. Round 1. Game 2, going into game 2 for Angry Bird.
Yeah, and that reset there really sealed the deal. I meant that he got to kill without spinning extra meter there. What a dive kick over the low medium kick from Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey's been rather grounded, right? We actually haven't seen him, well, let me rephrase in just a bit. We haven't seen the dive kick option as often. We've seen a lot more hooligans thus far.
Right. And so far, yeah, the approach has been from Angry Bird in a lot of these interactions. He's the one getting active first. Mickey playing passive. He's the defender here in a lot of these interactions.
Oh.
Whoa, scary. Angry Bird and burnout now. Mickey, if he gets space, it's going to be tough for Angry Bird to get this round. He does have a level 3 on deck, though, and any of these hit confirms could do it.
Shaving with the drive gauge, just trying to keep the pace. Also from Angry Bird.
Bro, he is fighting in this burnout, and that's going to be a had a chance. 9,000 life is the deal breaker here, I believe, for Angry Bird. And yet he had that hit confirm, punish, counter, crouching medium punch, stand heavy punch. Didn't quite reach, and so Mickey getting the round.
It was just before Angry Bird got back into his drive gauge. Literally a pixel away from getting out of the grave.
Ooh, rebuttal. Mickey recognized that Angry Bird's been taking some walking, some space, and yeah, he's getting active, preemptively swinging into these spaces where Angry Bird's been sticking out some slower options. The dive kick beats it.
That was such an awkward angle. That was the roundhouse uppercut, if I'm not mistaken. That angle? Oh!
TI parried it. Didn't get a perfect parry or anything, but still, good result there from Mickey. He jumps in, no anti-air. He catches the jump. He's got level 1 available at the end of this. Doesn't even need it, but he spends it anyway. Quick like that. 2-0 for the young man here in top 8.
Can you repeat that stat real quick? 2-0, you say? That is phenomenal.
He looks so locked in, unfazed on this stage. Angry Bird shoots him a glance to see what he's up to, and there's no bite. Mickey just like, he looks so confident for someone who's not played on this stage before.
To him, it's just another day, man. Some of the younger generation just built different. I'll tell you what, man, we have a plethora of that over the world. With Mickey right now on the world stage, proving how much of a competitor he really is. Low medium kick, that was a counter hit. A little bit of a string, actually confusing Angry Bird, not knowing when he's even allowed to act. Mickey's been keeping it real tight, crouching heavy punch to keep him grounded. Now we get the whiff punish. Level 1's got to be coming in, doesn't even need it. He went all the way through spending his drive gauge. Let me fix my face. This guy is calculating.
Look at that, just set point already over the EVO champion for the first year of this game, and he lands minus, perfect parry, and now the corner. Angry Bird low on drive gauge, feels like he's low on options here, although that tech builds him a lot in the air to air. I love that adaptation, knowing that the demon flip over was coming. Oh man, 2 in a row, Angry Bird. He's in trouble here. Catches the backdash. He has level 2 available. What's the meter dump at the end of this? Is it enough to kill is the question. Not enough. with that. Rowdy baits the throw, and Mickey, the clean perfect to 3-0, our Evolution 2023 Street Fighter 6 champion, and it's another day in the office for someone not even old enough to work in one.
This guy is locked the hell in. I will tell you what, that was such a smooth round. Everything went in Mickey's favor, especially towards that end, knowing full well he didn't need to dump out the meter. He knew it wouldn't have killed. Just played it nice and cool, waited for that punish counter. But I gotta say, man, but we saw how Shanghai dismantled that exact strategy, at least within the Mai and a little bit of the Ed against the Char. But this is different. Phenom is going with his main character right off the bat and can be just as explosive both on the ground and in the air.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the natural characters that he plays are a little bit more comfortable for Phenom. He kind of gets jump scared by a Blanca from Men out of nowhere.
Right.
This is much more of a traditional character. He's fought Mai a million times. He's going to be more in his wheelhouse. So see if that comfort works out for him here. As he takes a little bit more space, he tried to spin knuckle right through there. Beautiful check on the approach. Already Phenom showing that he's pretty comfortable dealing with what Xiao Hai's bringing to the table.
Does get the counter hit off of the drive rush cancel. Backing away, getting some space for the fans. Phenom, now he's definitely looking forward, hence Xiao Hai's reluctancy to even throw those fans out.
He's doing some fakes too, whipping the stand medium punch back to back like that. I like it. He can get in behind this. Not gonna get a combo because he threw the heavy charge fan, which bounces a little bit higher. It's one thing. If you throw the light fan, then that would have comboed there.
I like that.
Jump back. Look at that, both of them jumping back.
Low medium kick again for the punish counter. Against Xiao Hai, Phenom delaying the crouching heavy punch, catches the backdash against Xiao Hai. No meter spent just yet. Don't regret it in the morning though.
This is gonna be bad. He doesn't DP the approach and counter hit afterwards. Xiao Hai, after throwing that fan, had to be buffering so that spin knuckle could give you beat, and Phenom just ready for that counter hit afterwards.
Getting that first round ever so important, sitting on 2 bars down below for Super as well. But how do you get around? Actually, when do you even throw the fan at Xiao Hai outside of close range? Phenom not gonna even let him answer that question just yet. Back into the east side, already a Metro City. Level 3 on deck for Phenom. There's an explosive start for Xiao Hai. Now getting the back throw off of that big opener. But Phenom again, catching some of the lights to open up against Xiao Hai out of the corner.
His challenges too. So far, the big thing has been Phenom's passive play, and Xiao Hai has been kind of falling for it as he walks into the fat part of a fan on that heavy punch. Now a big opportunity for Xiao Hai.
Oh. Super delayed tech on that. He took it the punish counter. The dive kick now presented itself as a threat. Phenom waiting so patiently with Xiao Hai with even more patience. Now catching the punish counter on the way down. Level 2. You got it.
Huge damage on that, or when you're already in install especially, so Xiao Hai ready for it there. And I love the adjustments from both of them. Xiao Hai started swinging on the ground more, and then Phenom goes for dive kick to get over it. And then Xiao Hai says, okay, I'm gonna walk in deeper, find these whip punishes. So both of them making good adjustments in the mid-range so far. Xiao Hai throwing more fireballs, and then once he establishes the fireballs, he can go for buttons, which is exactly what Phenom was ready for. And now if you're Xiao Hai, you say, okay, I can throw more fans, I can be more aggro, you're gonna be sitting there waiting to whip punish. You know, I can change up my options. And walk up heavy punch there from Xiao Hai.
And Phenom's actually been sitting at that range just to tempt Xiao Hai into throwing a fan to possibly get a big spin knuckle punish. But now Xiao Hai, we do get the install. Level 1 intact, hounding him down little by little, trying to fake out, right? Standing medium punch is exactly used for that fake, as if a fan would, oh my God, was that a buffer?
The level 1 after 2. This is huge damage on this. One guess for the round. Xiao Hai commits to the buttons, and Phenom trying to get active, thinking he's gonna give him space.
That's totally fine if you're Xiao Hai. In that exact scenario with that much life in your hands, going in for something light, I don't think it yields that much risk, right?
Yeah, he feels pretty confident about that. He's down to get a level 1 and EXTP, something like that. He had a decent amount of health as well, so I like it. Button into button. And again, same thing we've seen from Phenom so far. Passive, solid whip punishment on the ground. Nothing overcommittal.
Oh, wow. There it is, the spin knuckle in reaction to the fan. Couple of likes the frame kill, spiral arrow.
Wow.
You gotta respect my space, man.
Dude, Phenom's corner pressure so far, so overwhelming in this round. Xiao Hai having a lot of problems.
Oh, and the perfect timing to get the perfect round. It has been so oppressive in the corner against Xiao Hai thus far. Now the big opener, an aggressive one at that. OD dive kick, knocking on the door. Gonna get counter hit with the full conversion. Frame kill. He is drilling in terms of the driving. Wait a minute. Wait, he's not even done yet. He got the perfect parry and continuing on. Forward throw. How do you get out of here if you're Xiao Hai?
Dude, he can do no wrong. This game, Phenom is just correct over and over and over. He's one hit away now with level 3. He's a fat jump in. Doesn't get the combo though. Chance for Xiaohai now in this round. He's got to wait because his drive gauge is so low. And that is the nail in the coffin in this game. Unfortunate for Xiaohai, walked into the tip of a crouching medium kick to tie this setup.
Bam! Super lethal in the animation, man. That's kind of rough. It's just a street fight, dude.
Yeah, why does she need to do all that?
It's unnecessary roughness, I'll tell you what. But again, you talked about it, Xiaohai finally getting that big opener to kind of bring that space away from the corner and also pushing back Phenom in that fashion. There was not a lot he could really pursue, right? He didn't want to drive rush forward, obviously, because he only had 1 bar drive gauge left. He just had to play passive.
Yeah.
And that's tough to do when Phenom just turns on the aggression.
Yeah, and that's Phenom's goal. He wants to play second here. He wants to let Xiaohai whiff and then get the whip punish. And so Xiaohai needs to operate around that, right? Find some fans, find some other options to represent instead. Make Phenom, you know, swing first or get active so that he can get the advantage. Throwing fans here, trying to force Phenom into a different response. And there's the jump, right? So that's the thing. Phenom didn't need to jump before because the fans weren't a threat. Once the fans become an option, you open up the jump, and now it's time for Xiaohai.
Do you get the killer bee? Against the bee sting, now into the corner, Xiaohai backing away just a little bit. The roundhouse yet again, not really finding a lot of success with that button in particular against Phenom.
Backing him up. Xiaohai, anti-air, not a lot of damage on it. And that's an unfortunate punish counter to eat there as we have the corner. A couple of guesses away the backdash. No punish either.
Didn't get to lead to a lot, just a slight open, and that fierce. Dude, Phenom has been hovering around the heavy button ranges so well, and now within the mediums, allowing himself to get the really significant punish counter, locking down round 1 of game 3.
Yeah, he's having a lot of problems in this kind of mid-range here where with no space to work with, Xiaohai can't really threaten fireballs, so these normals just getting whip punish over and over and over. And then it becomes, do I walk in further, which is what he just did, right? Do I walk in further and try to hit my buttons into Phenom, in which case will Phenom stick out buttons to interrupt, you know? Or go for dive kicks, that's another option to beat it as well.
Just at the tail end of that low medium kick. Xiaohai now at the back end of the corner. There we go! The one successful anti-air against the dive kick. It's so tricky to even try to challenge that. Xiaohai finding it.
Yeah, you can feel the rhythm in this match, Xiaohai. Poking. Now he's going to wait outside this range. Threaten fan. Phenom wants to spin knuckle through or dive kick over the fan.
And this is the kind of space they're going to be hanging out at, right? Phenom, you talked about it earlier, having that reactionary stance. He was on the prowl, does get the opener yet again. Standing medium punch to check, immediately backing away with a roundhouse. Xiaohai is just in a tough spot within the corner.
Yeah, even though he has the life lead, you can tell that Phenom has too much control on the ground. That's a big hit, though. Oh, he missed the tackle. Still gets the throw afterwards, though, but now CA for Phenom, which means this could be a 2-tap or even a 1-tap. The right starter. Oh, he commits. Level 3 won't kill, so he's not going to dump the meter. One guess away here, though. What is Xiaohai going to do? He commits it all, and that's going to be the game just like that. Phenom up 2-1.
Perfectly understandable. I know 80% of the people in the stands were like, yeah, I would have done the same thing. 100%, that was me.
An option you got to think about, man, and you can just tell that Xiaohai is struggling to solve the kind of patient, defensive neutral style from Phenom.
That's what's so difficult. He's just hovering around all the ranges that you think you press buttons at and getting punish countered after that. It's just so intimidating. He doesn't even want to budge, right? Like, Phenom's got so much discipline to even just stay at that range forever.
Yeah, and Xiaohai's trying to play the game now. He's trying to get active. He's like, I'm going to drive rush. I'm going to go in for stuff. I'm going to take risks. Yeah, I think he's realized that playing this slow and steady game is not favoring him, and then Phenom, perfect rebuttal with the jump out.
Not too big of a combo afterwards, though.
Yeah, and look at how active Xiaohai is. He is hitting heavy kicks and throwing fireballs and drive rushing, and he's doing a lot of stuff there. And because of that opens up the dive kicks and the jumps for Phenom.
We're starting to see the cycle, right? Xiaohai, as soon as he gets focused on the ground, Phenom could potentially open up with another dive kick. Maybe a hooligan could be introduced, who knows? But now still within a spin knuckle range against the fan. But Xiaohai's not afraid of that. He's still got plenty of life to go with.
You're seeing that Xiaohai, he's whiffed a couple of times if Phenom didn't whiff punish because he's worried about other stuff. He's worried about, you know, kind of drive rushing, jumping, fans, all these other options. So he's getting himself some space, and the reaction is good. I mean, Phenom's one away now. Ooh, but so is Xiaohai. The jump, no anti-air, and the DI stun. Perfectly calculating that drive gauge. Phenom set point.
That has to be the perfect example of what the mental stack looks like after a big set like this, right? With everything being introduced, or actually everything being cycled over and over again between the ground, between the air. Not expecting that DI at the end. Nobody blames Xiaohai for that.
Yeah, the button burning you out and then the drive impact after so difficult to deal with. Check on that. Is there a wake up? There is, and Xiaohai still down to get active with it. Phenom not respecting it yet. In this round anyway.
No anti-air at all.
That man's been anti-airing short hops his whole life, and just a regular Cammy jump goes unchecked.
It's just so difficult. At the blink of an eye, it could be a dive kick, right? Forward throw now. Phenom applying more of that pressure. Match point is on the line. He just needs a single opener outside of this throw, especially. He has some gauge for a single hit confirmed cancel to call it lights out. There's the uppercut from Xiaohai, and there's the throw even further.
You gotta be careful. Phenom level 3 available as well, which means that bullet is loaded. He has level 3 reactions to these fans or any kind of whip punish. Xiaohai playing a dangerous game, and the hooligan, he ducks it. He knew hooligan throw was coming. The overhead nicely blocked. Oh my god, DI is a threat. His offensive pressure is a threat. Look at the dive kick spacing, and he's not ready. Xiaohai staying alive.
Whew. I panicked when I saw that drive impact. I mashed on the table. Physically.
Never ready. That's the hard part there, being so sharp the whole time. A lot of things to ask. And he just, the classic, block the jump in, DP afterwards.
Oh.
Big opener here from Xiaohai. Low on drive gauge though, so he spends the level 3 to recover it.
We will 100% take that.
That's a big deal though. It means no level 1s for fans, which is a pretty big factor. Phenom's going second with his meter here, which means he's gonna have drive gauge advantage. Uh-oh, Xiaohai low on drive gauge.
You saw him try to continue the pressure with the OD fans because of the lack of pressure from the, at least without a level 1. OD uppercut.
Yeah, he's got to get active right now. Otherwise, the DI is going to whip. And that is exactly what Xiaohai was looking for. He knew as soon as he burnt out, I got to go right now and scramble. Otherwise, a checkmate can occur. I love the awareness to get a little wild because he knows that if the game slows down, he can't win it.
He jumped over Phenom, jumped again. The jump reset happened off of the normal. Phenom thought he had the confirm. He thought he had the DI. Luckily enough, we get our final game between Xiaohai and Phenom, going right back into a Cammy versus MAIS. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, for these two.
We're gonna have to see how this one shakes out. Adjustments back and forth. Xiaohai, you know, he's played a fast game once or twice in his life. He knows how to turn on the aggression and overwhelm someone who wants to play a passive style. And the question for Phenom is, does he stick to that or does he turn up the heat himself, right? Is he down to get a little bit more aggressive and make things happen? It seems like he is.
It's just so difficult. How much more aggressive can you be without Phenom, like, moving around so much, right? You might be susceptible to a whiff punish.
Phenom's going first now, and Xiaohai gets to play reactionary, which is favoring him. Next fan, gotta guess. He's correct on the parries. He gets a lot of drive gauge back, but close to burnout in the corner. No anti-air DP. He gets the drive rush low or throw. It's gonna be the throw for Xiaohai.
Phenom just looking mad dry when it comes to the drive gauge. Having to parry these fans, trying to be as perfect as possible. There's a big counter hit off of the stand jab.
Wow, what a confirm on that active frame crouching heavy punch there. And now, chance for Phenom here. The jump up. Oh! The throw tech to Xiaohai. Great positioning now. And he gets hit. Level 2's available. Double drive rush. Level 2 for the spin. Back of the knee's gonna get cracked here as he goes up in the set. Set point now for Phenom over Xiaohai.
That is definitely not official chiropractic practice, I'll tell you what. I don't know where she's getting that from. Interpol?
Yeah, maybe not. Don't take down bad guys like that. Be a little early. When Xiaohai, no wake up. You see Phenom respecting it. It's been a lot of EXDP so far from Xiaohai.
Oh. Mixing it up between the medium punch and the fans as well. Phenom still not ready to react just yet. It's too close to even react.
Oh no, that's a big drop in punish. A lot of drive gauge gone from Xiaohai too. And now he's in the corner. He's throwing fans so much. Phenom with the jump because of it. And now last guess here for Xiaohai. One more.
Medium punch to check. A handful of mediums, another throw, don't get thrown again. He thought the exact same thing, and Phenom laid the trap perfectly. That is Phenom moving on into losers even further.
Top 4 of the bracket just like that. It's gonna be cool to see both of them up here. A clash of these two styles, and I think a game and a community is good when you can foster both new talent, brand new who are interested in playing this game, who've been playing, you know, for a while himself, but is young, and players who are legacy and familiar with the game. And both of those types of styles find success in one title, showing that you can play either way from any generation and find, you know, success and wins in a game like this.
I would love to see as Fudo's kids grow older. Street Fighter 10, Mickey in grand finals versus one of Fudo's kids.
Fudo's kid just beating him up like, this old man's got nothing on me. That's just how
That'd
it
be kind of
goes.
sick, man. But no, you were talking about like the different ranges of ages, right? The different amount of players coming in from all over the world. This really is Street Fighter 6 is in a really excellent spot in regards to their characters.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing to see about this too, right? We see the fist bump there, locked and loaded. Couple of characters available for both of them. I do see Ed versus Cammy. The crowd getting excited. The walkout, of course. Oh, they skipped it. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Come on, man.
You know what?
Damn, the booze immediately?
I agree.
That's
Boom.
harsh.
So we got our losers quarters here. Cammy versus Ed. And again, the big thing about Fudo's Ed, he plays this kind of range where he wants to flicker, that range, and then he does drive rush, light punch, right? So he uses drive rush and flicker together to make his neutral game really hard to solve.
Wow.
And that's something that's so tough to deal with. We'll see if Mickey has a response for both of those options. And what a bait. That is a specific bait that Ed can do. If he does drive rush, heavy punch, into charge flicker and back kill rushes, it auto baits DI, just like that. So it's a setup you see a lot of Ed players do. Double drive rush into the kill here. Level 1 for the spin. He says, loser, and he gets the kill.
Yeah? That's how he feels?
He's rude. Foreground, background, punches you out. That's a perfect.
He definitely doesn't pay for public transit in Metro City, I'll tell you what.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the trailer. That guy hopped the fence.
You see him whipping those jabs, and then he wants to go for flickers, he wants to go for drive rushes, try to make you act first, or approach with something else. I love the punish counter hit confirm on the drive rushing, the stand medium, stand heavy.
Yeah, definitely an idea for Mickey, right? Throwing out that drive rush throw early to kind of bait maybe a tech, right? Fudo not going to be falling for that this early. Maybe it'll come back even later in the games. That's a big jump in against the flicker. Mickey now getting started.
Yeah, and Fudo whiffing those jabs and then going for the flicker or not is always the question in Mickey's mind. I'm sure whiffing on that, no anti-air. And the throw bait, that should seal the deal here. Round a piece very quickly between these two.
My man did a micro step forward just in case he had that much time as he watched that Fierce get its recovery going. Standing medium punch to seal it all. Damn, what a call out against the drive rush. So close.
Kill rushes in, and
Hell.
the jab hits. Doesn't get a combo off it, but still, very good position here for Fudo. Mickey's getting active on defense. He's trying to jump dive kick out of these throws and stuff. And the hit confirmed, that should be the kill. Easy peasy. Fudo not even drive rushing. Just ending it nice and early so we can see the speed bag and hear that squeaky shoe on this level 3.
Back-to-back perfects.
You
That
saw
is
the look?
I definitely did.
Fudo shot him the look like, what up, little man? You ready for that? I've been doing this a long time.
Welcome to the real world, son.
He's like, I won EVO 2 years after you were born. That is the fastest MAIS swap I've ever seen. I didn't even see character select.
Damn, the crowd is upsetty spaghetti, I'll tell you what. They just skipped it like right off the bat. You go, Mickey is trying to get this run going with mine.
When he had the hit, didn't believe in it there. Fudo, I think so far, his style has been tough to deal with for Mickey, and I tend to think that his Ed style is really, really unique. He's the most active, most aggressive Ed that I see most of the time. That's a punish.
A little bit rough on the execution side. Fudo making a little bit of a mishap. Now he's paying for it in full. Mickey also just standing there with the parry. Tried to get a drive rush, didn't get it out.
What a scary trade. Fudo losing a lot of space there. Drive rush, jab, trade combo. He gets the knockdown off this and the pressure.
Kill rush forward, does get the throw. Set up with the spark and the fireball. Back to back to back. Mickey, kind of intimidating, right? Not a lot of time to even try to open up. There's the OD fan, had to do it. And the overhead connects. You know, at the time being, Fudo was definitely complacent with Mickey trying to waste some of that meter, right? He was forced either to try to parry, perfect, etc. But as soon as that OD fan came out, I felt like he would have been like, okay, I'll get this opening, put you into burnout, etc. It would have been just fine. But Mickey now getting to level 1.
One hit confirm as well from Mickey into the EX Granblue. Very nice stuff there. And a bait. It's going to be a big one. Doesn't go for any kind of level 2 combo, just level 1 corner push, strip some drive gauge. Efficient combo choice, too. He gets a lot of drive gauge back by spinning that. Oh, just out of range, and he DPs right through.
Damn.
Well, Fudo's got to win now, or he's going to be burnt.
That is a very big back dash to start from Mickey. Kaguru no Might.
Forces burnout, yeah, and Fudo's in trouble. The combo off this. If he builds level 2, he can kill. He does not spend anything there, but the counter hit confirmed. Ties the setup just like that.
I was so hoping he gave him the look back. I was really hoping he's like, yeah, I'm about that.
Another swap. 4 characters already in this set if he locks in this DJ.
It's got to be, right? My man feels the rhythm.
Sure does. Making sure the buttons are right, and I think he's gonna be locking in DJ here for the swap. A little bit more control, perhaps. Heavy fireball, blow through stuff, a little bit more mobility as well, and he can get a little bit more active with his faster up close buttons. So skipping it again.
You heard him. They definitely don't. But one thing to note, I think one very shallow observation. Damn, wait a minute, let me hold my breath. That drive impact right out the gate from Mickey. Now the forward throw. DJ a lot more dangerous upon wake up as well. He does have access to a true reversal, unlike Ed.
Yeah, he's a little slow, so you can mediate a lot of times. It's tough to get out of a lot of situations. Big fireballs. Fudo active here. Sweep, sway, and no bite from Mickey. Playing passive on that. Whoa.
Perfect parry into the roundhouse. Ever slight delay on the counter medium. Damn! Always ready for the drive rush. Mickey now applying that pressure. Back roundhouse for the medium. Back-to-back low medium punches because he got the counter in. Nice and easy link. Off to a phenomenal start here in game 3.
It's looking a lot like that Kakadu set, right? Fudo fighting a patient opponent, swapping to DJ, not having a lot of the openings go his way so far. And again, Mickey gonna dump the level 1. Now has the enhanced fans to blow through DJ's fireballs as well.
Let's see what we can do off of this back throw. Drive rush forward. Keep control with some of the heavier normals that he has in his kick. Medium kick, very, very far away. Damn, yo, bring it back down with the air target combo. But no, Mickey gets the back throw and the overhead. Checking the drive rush immediately yet again with the fierce.
And level 2 available here after the double Rambo as well. That's huge damage, and that's the kill. Second game, Mickey, just like that. And the rematch, no thoughts from Fudo, no breaks, just immediately sends it right back in.
Yo, Mickey was giving him the side eye, son. He was looking mean. I love seeing that counter hit, the crouching heavy punch linked into the jackknife. So much carry, decent amount of damage. We do get the uppercut now from the side of Mickey.
Right in there, he's gonna get the juggle into the machine gun upper. See what's gonna be left here. Throw, one hit away now if he baits something, which he does, and that's a round for Fudo very quickly here.
Damn. 2 heavies going into standing light kick and the soul box. Just mad damage. Fudo finding his rebuttal, finding his momentum, checking the movement against Mickey and the buttons as well. Back-to-back counter hits against the young man. And speaking of, he's not afraid to still shoot. He's got the stand jab. Kagadu no Mai does get the install. Walking up, creeping just ever so slightly.
But no anti there from Fudo. He is pre-committed to a parry, and so instead Mickey getting some space. The sway gets interrupted. Love that drive rush light into the heavy confirmed safe jump and goes for the empty throw in case there's a parry from Fudo. A nice block. Charge fan again, tightens the string up with that heavy kick in between.
Oh.
Fudo does have level 3 as well, so next hit very scary for him here, and he looks for something to hit. Easy peasy from Mickey here. Gonna have to dump a little bit of bar, but that's the kill. Set point for Mickey over Fudo.
Most players would have been so susceptible to that exact movement, that exact sequence that Fudo hit, to try and do a delayed throw. Not Mickey.
Nice fireball, trying to find something. What a bait! He can burn him out as well. And that's gonna be the level 2 off that just to guarantee the burnout here.
Giving the spring kicks, the damage, the burnout. Drive rush on in and the sway! Breaking the shades of Mickey, and now breaking the guard as well. Drive impact for the stun. Is it going to be enough into the level 2?
And the rhythm looks good as Fudo with the uppercut for the finish. Beautiful stuff. Love the setup at the end where he knows the level 1's not on deck yet. Guaranteed stun into the corner. Fudo loved the throw bait first as well. Just really methodical. Perfect meter build with the target combo. Everything correct. Nice and tidy as he ties the setup and the hands are getting warmed. It's the question of whether we see the Kami pick now from Mickey or not, or if he sticks it out with mine.
Give me the Ryu.
The Ryu?
Just give me the Ryu.
Everybody under 18's got a Ryu, I think.
I think that's true. Yeah, I think that's true. I'll take that laugh as a yes, yeah. That sounds about right.
Every day it's like a new person from another place has a Ryu and they're in top 8. You're like, yep, that's the GOAT right there. As he locks in the mine. I got bad news, guys. Got bad news, they're skipping it.
You tried to save the crowd from heartbreak.
Bad news.
They were just much faster, that's all.
They're just trying to game, man.
Oh.
Oh, he couldn't get away with the sway. He tried to go in for a late sway, but didn't work out. And that's a huge bait. Medium kick, punish counter into the heavy punch.
He'll do it again. Oh, you know, he's done it before. He's taken those big risks back to back. just to seal the momentum away, but Fudo still, either way, out of that momentum away from Mickey, actually reducing the momentum from Mickey.
Oh, he's getting active. Trying to bait a throw, does not find it. The counter hit timing looks good.
Timing from Mickey, threading the needle yet again for back-to-back counter hits into the link, into a successful match point scenario.
Oh, and this way, he's ready for it. Beautiful call out from Mickey, gonna spend the level 1. Fudo down on drive gauge now, 2. Scary spot, those charge fans, the counter hit confirm into the DP. Fudo a couple of guesses away now. Oh my god, and a level 2 means that Mickey can close this out on 1 hit.
If you could find that exact moment though, Fudo has kept it pretty tight. All starting things off with that standing medium punch from up close, dash up twice. You saw counter here on the screen. Mickey tried to press a button against that throw.
The fake fireball gets the throw, no DPOS there from Mickey. And the throw tech means he has full drive gauge. He reacted to the overhead. He thought it was a fireball, I'm pretty sure, and that still works. And he's gonna do the drive rush extension. It's not that he doesn't have the rhythm, it's that he's got the sauce. Fudo tying us up. Final game, final round between these two. EX fireball to match.
Checking the sway still within range. That's so dangerous, man. With the confidence, Mickey definitely knew it. OD jackknife, talking about dangerous. Pretty risky, now getting the sweep.
Oh, no whip punish there from Fudo as well. He's committed to the fireball. Both of them low on drive gauge now. And the fireball feint. Fudo gonna get the burnout here with the level 2. Huge turnaround. He takes the corner off of it as well. Mickey in a bad spot. It's looking rough. And he baits it. No, the jab. It was a jab and he recovers in time, but now he's got no meter. So Fudo a drive impact. Scary.
No way.
Anti-air slide didn't work. Fudo low now. He's gonna be out of burnout. And Fudo's gonna be in trouble here. Down drive gauge. That EX fireball is so threatening. What a bait. And he finds the low. Mickey with the kill, sending Fudo home. Just like that, the young man slaying EVO champions back to back.
The run of a lifetime. Absolutely unprecedented. Mickey is on.
He's on the stage. Mena RD here in North America.
He's not even looking in his direction. He's not even acknowledging the fact that he's waiting for him on the stage.
Oh.
He's getting ready. That's what I'm talking about.
Two of the most bad men on the planet in Street Fighter 6. And Kakeru says, you want to beat me in Japan? I'll come to North America and do the job myself.
This is going to be absolutely insane.
Our winners finals. And I'm sure we're going to see the matchup JP up against Blanca. The very fate for Kakeru where that amnesia got baited and he got the job done there as we see these two staring each other down, not only in real life, but in the game very quickly here for our Street Fighter 6 winners finals here at EVO.
This is going to be the ultimate challenge for these two competitors. I'll tell you what, man, again, a lot of history we kind of preface it with, a lot of effort and practice when it comes to learning these matchups, Blanca versus JP, but it really depends on who's got the most heart, right? You can talk about character matchups on paper all day, but it comes down to making the proper reads, which we feel is right. Both of these players are very much so capable of that. We'll see how it goes.
Cracking open a cold one. Ready to throw down on the stage. Damn, he looks so serious though.
My man was shadow boxing out in the EVO lobby.
Bro, I saw him fighting ghosts. He's ready. He's training for Kakeru. Those are the ghosts he's swinging on.
All the fake ones, all the real ones.
He's ready.
My man was doing a little speed bag prep as well.
He's been prepping since at least noon today. I saw him come down ready to play. So I know he's been sharp looking for this all the time. And an EVO win, he has such a decorated history with this game, right? But an EVO win here in Vegas would be a big one for him.
Just seeing these two. Oh, I definitely heard Kaba.
Yeah.
I definitely heard Kaba.
I learned scratch in Spanish because of that.
What?
Yeah, he said it, and I don't remember it now, but I learned it when we were at EVO Japan because I was like, what is that word he's saying? And Yaib said, oh, that's scratch him.
I see. I actually got to know, I mean, we're pretty torn in regards to like who we think is going to win. Crowd, who likes Kakeru to take down this set? I'm kind of curious. Pretty sizable. Now, who here likes Mena RD? Jeez.
The venue erupts. That's the problem with dealing with this MENA guy. They cheer for him here. They cheer for him in the Dominican Republic. They cheer for him in Japan. He goes up on the stage there.
That's true.
He's got fans all over the world. So no matter where you are, I think he's the hometown favorite.
Two regions with some of the finest talent. This is the clash, the ultimate clash right here for all the Dominican Republic fans. Kalo Kick!
And here it goes, our winners finals of EVO getting set on the stage. MENA versus Kakadu, a repeat of an EVO finals we've had before. And we're gonna see how this starts off. I expect the character picks to not be surprising. And the big question is, how does MENA make his way in? How does he make it happen? Because he's dealing with a pretty devious foe who's capable of stuffing every approach. Here we go, guys. Winners finals here at EVO.
Trying to look for the right space here to even try to press the button. MENA RD swinging first with that roundhouse, now punish countering with that medium punch against Kakadu. But slowly encroaching on that space is MENA RD. The slide in reaction to the ghost.
Bro, he's fighting those ghosts. I saw that gif on Twitter. He's fighting those ghosts. He's ready for it.
Oh, the up ball immediately as it should be. Overhead,
whiff on the overhead, whiff on the parry.
That is beautifully done from MENA RD, capitalizing on that exact mistake.
Patience. MENA just plays it slow despite the lead.
Oh, and again, so deceptive on the hitbox of that crouching medium punch. It's one of his better counter-poking normals to get things started and get things rocking. And again, Blanca, it's so deceptive. Crouching heavy punch is mad far. The back heavy punch also insanely deceptive in hitbox. It's so difficult. Kakadu, though, managing to walk forward with the double departure, backing him up.
Man, trying to surprise him with the X-ball. I like that as well. Kakadu, he kind of walked in and pressed more normals. So I think that he's making an adjustment that he needs to pull up first against MENA, and that's why he's looking preemptive. It's going to be drive gauge strip here. This level 2, scary thing to deal with the ball. And he parries it on reaction, too. Nothing. This level 2 is not counted for much yet so far. It's going to be the tail end here.
Still not a lot of drive gauge. Taken away from Kakadu. Actually reacting to the down ball to reset.
Yeah, he taps parry and then sees that he's going to whiff and goes for the drive rush forward. Shaking his booty on the main stage. No parry connection means MENA low on drive gauge.
And the punish counter continuing on with the spiked portal.
Oh my god, that's $1 million combo if I've ever seen one. This Kakadu guy is really proficient. That hit confirm had no business killing from that much life. And that was like a 40-second perfect.
Jesus. That's got to be a world record somewhere.
Waiting it out. MENA being a little bit more active, and look at Kakadu trying to be fancy with the air approach.
We haven't really seen power crouching from MENA RD, trying to bait out something perhaps.
Pulling up. I like the forward medium kick again, trying to catch Kakadu with some kind of low there. Ready with the anti-air, double portals out, and MENA's got to put the brakes on, wait it out.
The parry. Departure for the teleport. Didn't really get much out of that.
Ooh, in the throat. This is where MENA cooks. His offense is excellent. And he goes for the jump out. Air ball. And he hits the button after he's got level 2 available.
I can't believe that was a counter hit.
Kakadu's a couple of bad guesses away here. Another throw, and does he amnesia or not is the question. Doesn't go for it, but the empty jump to bait the anti-air. MENA ready for every interaction.
3 solid reads back to back to back in the first game. Kakadu, do you think he has to be a little bit more active, at least in closer ranges, right? I do like medium kick as a possible option to maybe poke MENA RD, but he tried to dash up, got greeted with a fierce instead.
Yeah, MENA's good about putting out preemptive buttons and then surprising you with his own approach like that. The thing about him is he can just tell when it's time to go, and I think that's a unique skill that you can't really learn anywhere. You can't feel it out. You just have to know. And there's the tech throw afterwards. Corner pressure now. Kakadu got to make some guesses. Does not commit to a reversal. He has not amnesia yet.
Oh, just barely out of range from the air ball. Kakadu getting the first big opener of this round.
MENA just waiting it out. Doesn't even parry. EX ball not in time. Wow, perfect parry on the departure even. And he tried to empty jump that anti-air again. I like that option, but ball gets punished by that departure he left behind.
Set up the portal. Hang back just a little bit. MENA RD forced to respect it.
Drive rush light kick after seeing if there's a check from Kakadu. Rainbow ball shallow. He's just buying time in the hop forward. No response.
Maybe he feels like he's going to be overextending if he did, right? MENA RD, he might be able to blip punish after all. Oh, what a pickup from the anti-air, letting the ghost finish the job with the OD.
Yeah, now MENA knows that he might be able to bait out that crouching heavy more and more. Level 2 time. Gonna take the corner push off of this as well. Ball in, back, forward, sets up the doll. Oh, that's big.
Very delayed low medium kick, 200 counter hit.
Oh, the delay on that, and he gets the rainbow after he can set out another doll here. Oh, Kakadu in a bad spot, the delay timing.
Possibly cut the jump. Little fella, get out again. Electricity, perfect parry is there though. No fear for
the doll.
anything. I can't believe he punched both the doll and Blanca.
And he still has burnout here as well. The wake up jump from Mena to get out of there. The ghost. He's looking for the level 1. That's the question here. The hop in the level 1 is not the threat to throw. It doesn't kill, and he gets the wrong input. I'm pretty sure he wanted to anti-air, and he got the sweep. So now, Mena threatening a 2-game lead.
So he's trying to maintain his current positioning, right? Mena RD tried to go for that jump. Kakadu holding his ground with the crouching. Oh my God! The drive rush immediately into the low medium kick. Lightning Beast yet again. Give me the back and forth. Give me little man.
Out there too is a strike or throw. Does the doll get ignited or is it another one? He pops it early and there's another throw. This overwhelming offense from Mena does not respect Amnesia and it hasn't come out yet, so it doesn't matter. He gets another one and Kakadu is stuck. He's got nowhere to go as Mena just dismantles him in the corner with read after read and no fear of the Amnesia.
That is a real statement, Sejam. We have not seen it once out of the 2 times we've seen Kakadu on stage so far.
I got a bad feeling the first time he does it, it's gonna get baited. What an air ball, the delay tech on that. No Amnesia again. Oh, minus frames there. Wow, he had a heavy kick after blocking that light too.
Ooh.
Dude, Kakadu he's not playing the video game right now. It's all Mena. He's having some real problems here. He baits the throw.
That is huge.
Rainbow, no, he sweep first, jump back, reignite the doll here, up ball. Pressure he's got to deal with. He baits the Amnesia, and it's all coming up Mena RD as he's trying to lock his place in winner's side grand finals.
You are a devious man, brother. I'll tell you what. I had to face you and shake your hand on that one. What a call out. Both from Sejam and Mena RD. Electricity does get punished.
The real question is the next knockdown, does he do it again? A question haunting both their minds, I'm sure.
Oh, drive rush into the roundhouse. Great activation into the Lightning Beast, coming in from the electricity now, trying to catch maybe a walk back, hence the delayed low medium kick. The pressure's still on because of the burnout. It's gonna be a pretty huge factor. Jumping out of the corner is Kakadu getting a punish counter.
Off the jump out, no combo from Kakadu though. It's a big one, air ball. But he went for the parry expecting a rebuttal.
And out of burnout. Wait a minute.
He tried, and wow, what a pickup on that. The low tap into the heavy punch as Kakadu stays alive here.
Had me a little bit nervous. I'm like, wait, is that spike going to be coming out since he whipped that roundhouse, that jump roundhouse attack? Double spike down below.
That's a lot of drive gauge for Kakadu to spend, too.
Below the threshold for a drive rush. Cancel off of normal, that is for sure.
Whip. And that's a big whip punish. Kakadu taking the corner off this. He has level 2, level 3. Doesn't spend any meter so far. He just takes the space.
This creates so much of it off of that portal.
Oh, big whip!
Neutral jump. Great anticipation for the forward medium. Kakadu, you gotta spend it into the level 3.
Huge damage and a lot of drive gauge. Not the burnout though. Mena with one more chance. The slide. Oh my God, he pops to level 2.
No counter hit, nothing, just raw fierce. The mix is gonna be coming soon. Lightning Beast still active.
Oh, he baits it. Oh my God. He's a couple of hits away. Mena with a chance. Tries to bait something. Kakadu does not bite. But Mena might. Oh my God, plus frames. Forward heavy punch space. Now he goes for the hop. He committed. Kakadu, the drop. What a chance now for Mena. He goes for the command grab. The punish counter for the kill. He's right all along as he marches to winner's side grand finals here at EVO.
So this is the question that we kind of ask ourselves. Who's going to be the aggressor here if the Kami mirror match happens? But also, just the way that these two have been playing in general, that's still going to be the main underlying question. Like, who's going to be the one to strike first, even close the gap first?
Yeah, that's what we have to see here too. And Phenom, I think he's very versatile, very flexible. He can play whatever way he wants to play. So I'm curious to see how that goes. He's got 4,000 buttons under the box.
I think minimum, yeah.
He's got a lot of buttons over there. That's a Sapphire.
Which one brings the Chipotle?
The code from earlier. That's the one you get the emergency.
He input it into the stick?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, the stage is real pretty, I can't lie.
We are getting ourselves.
Bro, that look, why is he giving him that look?
Why is he at that angle? He's so far away.
I think
That's like the perfect angle to look down at Phenom's hand.
Yeah.
Right? Where's Phenom's box?
Yo, Phenom needs a box ASAP. Where's the Metal Gear Solid box? I need that real quick.
Oh. The choice is there. So there was a little bit of a tease too. So Mickey was actually looking over and smiling at Phenom. He looked back at him because of the fact that Mai was the first selection from Phenom's side.
Yeah. Is it a blind pick? Are we getting that on the stage here?
Oh, we definitely will.
It might be. Are they fighting for the color? Is that the other question? Blue versus pink? Who gets the main character color? You know the minute that Costume 4 gets unlocked, no Cammy player will pick any other outfit. That's for sure.
I think that's true. I think that's true. Listen, when it does come out, claim your color first. That's a real thing in the FTC. That's a real thing in fighting games. You have to claim your color first. If you ever go into like a mirror match and somebody's like, no, that's my color, it's like, fight me for it.
Bro, those Costume 4s were cheeked up. I'm talking about Luke and Jamie. It was wild up there, that's for sure. So we get into our match here, loser semis of Evolution. And again, two very patient players, very passive. Curious to see who's down to be the aggressor, who's gonna wait it out, and whether that steam from Mickey earlier is still firing. First good hit goes to Phenom here as he takes the corner.
What happens after the throw, though? Nothing too explosive. Nothing too explosive right from the side of Phenom. Still trying to test the waters against Mickey.
Yeah, see what he's got going on here. Phenom so passive with the whip punish from Mickey there. So tapping him. It's going to be a lot of footsies, little single hits and hit confirms. Patient play between the two of them. All the stuff everybody on Twitter says they love.
Pretty high success rate thus far for the low medium kick from Phenom. I tried to hold back on that one. Sorry.
We all love it when it's footsies. Oh, that's a big one. No side swap or anything, but now there's the back throw. Mickey working on this drive gate shoot. No drive rush cancel because he didn't want to get burnt out.
Should be the time to drive for Mickey.
One hit away now. Oh!
No way! Phenom absolutely ready for it. You gotta take a risk that early. Nobody blames him for that one.
Thought he was that old. He tried to sneak it by him. Phenom, buffering that jab really helps. It gives you the slowdown to get the cancel, which makes it a lot easier. Wow, the late timing on that. Catching Phenom with the late tecker buttons. Now Mickey with the corner here, front throw. Oh, what a bait. And he walks back, double rush, the perfect Mickey with all kinds of offense there, making it happen. And Phenom worked so hard for that first round and then just got beat up right after.
I'm surprised Mickey didn't even panic. And that exact option to escape from Phenom. Perfect parry, smack him in the face with a fierce, drops the combo.
Huge drop. He would have the corner, offense, everything. Now instead, Phenom with a chance to game. That walk-up jab. No anti-air, but he does get the check after the dive kick.
Back-to-back fierces. Chunks of damage on the drive gauge, by the way. It hit on the cross-up. That might have been intentional from the side of Mickey.
Yeah, now he's got the corner instead because of it. Level 3 available, locked and loaded. No anti-air. Not even a back medium punch from Phenom. Now he's in trouble. No anti-air again.
Jesus. You're definitely within range for an uppercut.
One hit game. Both of them locked and loaded on meter here. One crouching medium kick could be the deal. Oh, Phenom didn't fight. He had the counter hit. No confirm. The wake up DI.
Oh my God.
Whoa. He walked all the way in. The surprise!
No shot. He was treading such dangerous waters, but he was actually the shark at the very end. The hooligan command grab. Damn, not dead yet.
Chip a threat. The dive kick, and Phenom was looking for the check on the approach as well. Game 1, Mickey just like that. And we get a rematch very quickly from the side of Phenom. Oh, harassing. And then you see the tap parry. He thought Phenom would hit the heavy kick back.
Auto measuring coming in from the side of Mickey. No big conversion off of the OD dive kick. And now spinning around with the roundhouse. Rebuttaling with a dive kick of his own. Well spaced. Very great team.
That spacing was absurd. Wow. And he's in time with a safe jab. That's going to be a big punish. This time the throw. That's a big turnaround. You can feel the momentum slipping away from Mickey a bit on that one.
Or so we think. There's a roundhouse. Yeah, slight walk up. There was a counter hit attempt from the side of Mickey. Grab just a little bit faster.
Wow.
That was sick.
Medium kick just beating it. And there's a punish. Wow, I'm surprised that even reached from Mickey. Tech on the throw. Builds Phenom back that drive gauge.
Oh, exchange of blows.
Side swap. Corner pressure.
There's the counter hit conversion Phenom was looking for off of that crouching jab. What's the pressure sequence going to be like? Tech throw. Mickey, how do you contest against it? Another one. Is he gonna hang back? Important throw escape. Perfect parry on the dive kick.
Side swap too. And there's the hit. Easy peasy kill on this one. Into the level 3. Gotta watch that cinematic as Phenom ties up our set in a scrappy loser semi so far.
Ugh. It's been so difficult to even try to gauge what the other person is gonna go for, right? Maybe he's setting the precedence with a lot of medium kicks in that particular game. Roundhouse as well. Phenom not budging at all off of some of these tactics, but now he's the one to kind of initiate with his own medium kick. The dive kick does connect. A couple of lights to get that link.
Oh, a little too far with the counter here. Confirm off the jab. So Phenom just backs it up. Wow, that was ambiguous.
Jeez.
3 out of 4?
Hello?
Mix.
Launching heavies back to back. Dude, so much damage on the drive gauge. Phenom also can't get a single hit conversion. No drive rush cancel on the board for him. Nicky, now is the time for him to rock.
Yeah, I like the throw too, just in case there's a tap parry on wake up. Although Phenom's out of there with the dive kick on wake up. Whoa, whoa.
Sick.
He's 1 hit away. Mickey just blocks and gets the throw. He needs 1 more solid hit to clean this one up, and the DI. No one's home with the super cancel, so round on the board for Mickey.
Had no other choice. Was already in the stands with a crouching medium punch. Had no time to parry at all, obviously. The super, just not gonna happen. Mickey now with the throw.
No DPS there from Phenom as well, so that's a sign for Mickey.
Oh.
Bro, he is beating up Phenom's drive gauge, and there's a tap parry because of it.
Another throw. Phenom. Slashing up, just setting the pace. Low medium kick exposure. Yet again. Throw.
Simple stuff from Phenom on offense. Oh, missed time. Burns himself out as well. That's expensive, and I love the reset.
Beautiful.
Uh-oh, Phenom in trouble. Out of range, though. He doesn't spend a level 3 either. So now Mickey SCA. Oh, he went for the hooligan.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be a jumble, and he neutral jumps. Reading the throw against Mickey.
And the way Phenom played that in burnout. Look at the confidence on the walk-up dive kick as well. Oh, and he finds the hit. Back heavy kick for the confirm. Bad spot for Mickey now. A lot of tick throws. He saw Mickey do a parry on double jab earlier, so I think that's maybe in his mind. Blocks it correctly. Another throw.
Jeez. Phenom playing it nice and cool. Had to go for the OD uppercut.
He backs it up. He's got time on the board, 76 seconds. Although, this is a chance for Mickey now. Whoever spends level 3 first is going to be forcing burnout. He's just attacking the drive gauge.
That's totally fine. He has CA to back it too. He gets a single opener. Oh my God. Burnout has occurred. You thought you could get a DI. Phenom with the back throw and rebuttal. Is he going to use the estate to back away? No, he's trying to press the issue. Dive kick coming in from Mickey. Phenom now backing away. He's also got level 3.
What a jump. Another one. He's not answering. He recognized a third one. Why not take advantage? The veteran's mindset. He just sees the weakness and he attacks it 4 times in a row.
I mean, this is the same guy we've seen command grab Daigo like how many times? 5 or 6 times in a row? He'll keep going to the well if you're not reacting.
Why you gotta bring that one up, huh?
Sorry, Daigo.
That's an old wound.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, but it's right. I mean, when Phenom saw it, he's like, okay, it's time. You're not ready for it. I'm gonna do it back to back to back.
Oof. I can't go this far. Yeah, just gonna be backing away a little bit. Okay. Trying to hit a straight with that sweep.
What a hit confirm. A little shy though on the conversion from Mickey.
Ooh.
Oh, no whip punish.
Send the big signal with the roundhouse. Very deep dive kick, getting the light link. Trying to get a throw. Mickey finally getting the dive kick to pay off to avoid the throw. And guess what? He's rewarded with the round.
Fancy stuff there. The spin knuckle extension, something that Cammy has now that's really cool that she can get a lot of damage off of, and the whip punish. And Phenom just, he's ready on time. You know, he sees the whip, walks in, finds a crouching medium kick on the walk back.
Oof! Yet again, reading the throw against Phenom.
Whoa. The laid back throw, and he gets counter hit thrown for it, and Phenom's first again.
Still going to that well, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna keep throwing him, I think. Yeah, I mean, he's just recognized it's time. There it is. Another throw attempt. Mickey out of there. 1 hit round though. They both have so much meter. Nice whip punish, and he should be able to kill without any resources here. Set point to Phenom.
What an advantageous state to be in. Having 3 bars. Starting things off here. Very aggressive. Throw yet again is the answer. Mickey backing away ever so slightly.
Oh man. He's done so many throws, the shimmy about to hit. You could feel,
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, you could feel that that's the option that Phenom wants to look for late in the game. reaction on the drive rush.
Good call out. There it is. Another throw. Mickey tried to attempt with the button this time. You saw it.
Yeah, I think he's got to attack. The drive gauge is low. And you can feel the threat from Mickey, and another throw from Phenom.
He's turning Cammy into a grappler before our very eyes.
There's the anti-air. Went for the hooligan, the delay on it. Okay, now it's his turn to mix. Jump back.
My!
Scary. And an air-to-air looks good. He has the extension off of this. Lots of drive gauge to cook with. He has the level 1 at the end for the kill. The DP, it's enough. Mickey is tired of his tricks, tying up the set.
He didn't even need the level 1. He was calculated all the way through as soon as he got that hit. And this has been the big question now. How is he going to switch up while the throws have been so effective with Phenom?
Yeah, and Phenom, you know, he's going back to the well. He's being tricky, stuff that he's done a million times before. Instead, we'll have to see if he can go back to the well, be a little solid here, and get the job done against Mickey. Is it a throw or not? Is the guy? He's done so many. And there's a jab into the throw first. Mickey was holding up, I think, to try to get out of it.
Oh, now switching it up slightly, right? You saw the tick throw into the crouching heavy punch, then back into the mix. You know, Phenom, just keep going for it. There's another big answer from the side of Mickey. And he has to keep guessing, though.
He won't tech, brother. Like, he's just not down. He's dive kicking or he's going to block.
In the final game, he might be paying for it with his tournament life.
Ooh, a little high on the dive kick. There's a punish from Mickey. Punish counter light into the heavy. Ooh.
Damn, that's mad high.
Burnout too. Oh, and the DI no-go there. He's got drive rush for the extension. Should be able to double drive rush. Get the kill without any meter. Nicely done. Set point here for Mickey.
What a turnaround. We thought it was going to be the problem with the throws coming in from Phenom yet again, but he's found a pretty proper rebuttal.
Wow.
And now it's Phenom actually getting baited, throwing out.
No anti-air though from Mickey. Tex, he builds a bar. Ooh, Walker finding the hit with the heavy kick. Oh, another one. And Mickey's getting close here. He's 2 hits away. So throw, he's taking space. And what a DI!
Call out! Phenom trying to react! This is gonna be so dangerous.
He's in trouble now.
Mickey at full life. Pretty healthy on the drive gauge. No way!
What a check. You know, I had to respect the DP because it would have killed him. He's gonna burn himself out soon. The dive kick, not punish. Another dive kick.
And
oh
a
my
throw.
God.
Phenom can't do a drive rush cancel unless it kills.
Ooh, but Mickey can. He's got the drive. A no anti-air. Oh my God. Drive rush is in. There's another throw. He's got level 3 though.
Single hit territory for Phenom.
Oh my God, burns. No anti-air. No anti-air again. Phenom just blocking it out. The air there, and it's a no-go. Mickey moving on in this path over EVO champions and veterans alike, as he has a couple of sets away from a potential EVO championship.
The MAI does come out against JP. A little bit of a spoiler alert. You might have heard it.
Oh,
come on!
These guys, man, it's their problem.
Couple of bullies.
Here it is. One thing about this matchup, of course, MAI with a very fast drive rush, a lot faster than Cammy, so she can get through the ghosts and the zoning a lot easier. But huge normals, what a whiff. Kakadu, I'm sure that wasn't intentional, as the amnesia whiff puts him in the corner early in this set.
Finding a way to pass some of the offense that Mickey presented initially, sending her full screen. Yeah, the departure was still available to take that teleport out.
Anticipating the fan, no anti-air there from Kakadu either. Oh, worried about the range, she can empty jump.
My man just swiped away the fan?
Just whoosh, got rid of it, didn't care. Oh, another one, what's going on?
What is happening?
Yeah, that's back-to-back for Kakadu there. He's probably trying to crouch into ground normal and just getting it or something, but it's a big drop. Low drive gauge for Mickey. Very dangerous against JP here.
Oh, that fierce? At that timing? In this economy?
I know, expensive. Level 2 available for Kakadu, which is always the win condition for JP. Oh, what a reaction!
That was beautifully done. Close to burnout is Mickey still.
Oh no.
Does achieve it. Level 2. How's your defense? Excellent choice!
Yeah, the buffer though, he's gonna be chipped, and yeah, there's not a lot of escapes options for Mickey. It's gonna be meaty goes EX spike, another one afterwards. No room to wiggle. Counter hit. Wow, the walk-up jab from Kakadu too. Another portal right at the end.
Ooh. Doing a back throw, set up the portal. No, it's gonna be a spike first. Double spike, really forcing Mickey to stand still for just a little bit. Low, medium kick, tap it on the shins. A couple of times over.
Yeah, it's a good option, those spikes, in case he drive rushes on the wake up to try to get by your portal. What a whip punch. Okay, this is what Cockadoo looks like. If you saw him in the meta set, you probably, thought this guy just gets beat up. But this is kind of the control I expect from him. Level 2 here, crouching jab to keep it a true string into the crouching medium kick. And this is just burnout pending any kind of hit. And it doesn't even need to be burnout if he can get the kill here. Stand heavy, EX goes, spike, spin.
There's so much to talk about on top of that control. His timing against any of his opponents have been so on point, right? There has definitely been a lot of talks in regards to like how or at least how a lot of the pros are like, yeah, I want to make sure that I study the person I'm up against just to see what their button timing is like, right? To kind of formulate my game plan around that if I get these specific scenarios. Cockadoo, you saw a couple of delays going into the crouching medium punch and also a very, very good poke to do that. So the control plus all of that is so intimidating.
As he's back to the Cami here.
And the skip. Come on, man.
Yeah, we're not speedrunners. We do not like skips in this audience. So you see that early throw here. Amnesia right away. Does not like the tail end of that. It's a DP from Mickey. A lot of drive gauge off both of them early. He just has the air threat in this matchup now. That's the difference. Lower ground speed, but you have the access to a pretty dangerous air approach. Wow, what a perfect parry though.
And the drive rush, an appropriate punish.
Yeah, not having the fast drive rush from Mai could be a factor, but instead Mickey looks way more comfortable in this case.
Ooh. Damn! An explosive rebuttal here in game 2 with a perfect to start. The Cami, pretty damn good.
Yeah, this is clearly the comfort pick, I think, for him. Oh, whiff and no whiff punishes. Cockadoo's been good at that so far.
You saw the attempt at possibly trying to breeze by the ghost. You saw that drive rush earlier.
Nice block. Wow.
Damn! Even better hooligan axe kick.
He used a lot of hooligan, actually. Wow, crosscut DP2. It does get him out of the corner, though.
Oh. Saw the counter hit, low medium kick, Mickey in hot pursuit. There's the throw. Oh, and the bait on the dive kick. Cockadoo tried to get him upon recovery, but just a little bit far off the mark. Mickey 2 rounds straight, that was mad quick.
Yeah, that was a lot tougher for Cockadoo there. I think the air approach, so threatening, and then also Mickey just walking in and finding these buttons on the ground as well. He's not been whip punished with the same success he had against Mai. Mai's such a popular character, I'm sure Cockadoo is more prepped.
Makes a lot more sense. Oh, driver's forward. Mickey trying to probe just a little bit, right? You see some of these crouching medium punches.
Look at how much space Mickey's got, by the way. That's a punish. He doesn't get the punish counter confirmed. But Mickey is cornering Cockadoo without hitting him. He's just pushing him to the corner with his walk speed and his threat on the screen.
Oh, wow. Tried to bait out a throw, perhaps, or maybe even a low-end button.
Yeah, trying to catch him biting. Wow.
Oh, no!
Neutral jump from Cockadoo is excellent there. I love the empty jump. Just that bait is so clean. And now portal above, you got to deal with that. New portal's out. Tries to make it in, and he's too prepared. Lots of drive gauge and meter to work with here. Pierce.
Damn, that was right on the money.
Yeah.
Nice work.
Didn't even need to spend any super on that, so big win for Cockadoo as he has level 2 here, which is a threat to your drive gauge.
Damn!
Tons of damage too. Look at this. Corner push on this, forward heavy kick, spike, portal. Lots of options to deal with, and look at the jump back.
Yeah, he just wants to maintain that control with Mickey. Still coming in with that dive kick now with a forward throw. Drive rush on in, back medium punch, followed by a plethora of different buttons. Cockadoo has not found a way out just yet. Punish counter, he do get the throw. Drive rush on in there. Real menacing too, as Cami is now in burnout. Mickey, how do you fight out of the corner? Oh, there's no shot. There's absolutely no shot. Cockadoo, he was just waiting for you. Drive impact, level 3, that's all he wrote. Game 2.
Cockadoo, 2-1 lead in the set, just like that. So much control in mid-range too, and Mickey kind of ran over him before, but the minute it slowed down again, Cockadoo just too comfortable. I think at the pace of the match, if you can't wrestle it away from him, he's too tough to beat.
What are you supposed to do as Mickey, right? You've already tried so many different spaces to try to intimidate Cockadoo. Now a lot more active with the buttons. You see it from the side of Cockadoo.
I like the drive rush too. Clearly Cockadoo thinking about the air and whip punishes, so Mickey trying a new approach with the drive rush.
Already cycling through so many options. Roundhouse coming back and forth now from the side of Mickey. That is an excellent punish against the Ghost.
Perfect parry and then drive rush immediately. Good catch as well. Counter hit. EV ender.
Crouching heavy punch. Cross cuts. Making Cockadoo pay the toll. Nullifying the hooligan. Oh, we got the dive kick. And also the big throw bait. Let me see the rest of it.
Level 1. That's the kill. Mickey, excellent stuff there to recognize the situation and know that he can get the kill with that optimized combo route.
Bring the fight right back to him.
Yeah, Kakadu, when he gets in trouble, that's where you can make it count, right? You make it scrambly, you make it weird. You don't want him to just sit there and play the game kind of grounded and controlled.
Sure.
So I like that Mickey's trying to scramble with late dot kicks, weirder looks, try to make him uncomfortable.
Ooh, and he was ready for that. How often do you see that roundhouse get whiff punished?
Yeah, with his heavy too as well. Slow button. And now, oh, I love that. Try to put the brakes on the drive rush. Catch Mickey checking.
Talking about that control being shown off by Kaku yet again. And that was so tricky too, the standing medium kick. It's gonna tantalize Mickey a little bit, but now he's in control yet again. Match point here in Losers Final. And with a perfect?
Can Kakadu get his shot at revenge against Mena after that dominant winner side performance? Can he end the dream here? Mickey with the approach, portals off screen, no longer a threat.
Sitting back and waiting a little bit. Neutral jump medium, trying to test the waters with low medium kick as well. Ooh.
Nice buffer too, he's ready with the medium kick intercept. Portal above, walks in for the throw knowing the parry is coming.
Smart.
He's gonna burn him out here, this is a bad spot. He's gotta try to parry, doesn't go for it, instead he gets hit. Portal's up for the extension here, Burns should be the kill. He's got level 1 at the end of this for Kakadu. No, he doesn't go for it, but Chip is a factor too. How do you get out of this if you're Mickey? And the answer is you can't, as Kakadu ends the run of our incredible young player here. Las Vegas, can everybody here make some noise for Mickey with the 3rd place finish here at Evolution?
This is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you yet again the Grand Finals, Kakadu versus Mena RD.
And finally, the intro gets to rock for our final set of the evening. Everybody around the world and here in the venue, it's time for Evolution Grand Finals. Kakadu from Japan, Mena by way of the Dominican Republic. And what a block early from him.
Very big call out against Kakadu, who do get the throw. Closing the gap immediately from that Blanca ball. This is the corner pressure that we talked about in the previous time they interacted in the winners finals. Kakadu was not able to escape throw jail.
Yeah, he was really in trouble. The reads on offense from Mena were so good. And his ability to sniff out kind of the weakness on your defense and the weakness of your own offense is something that makes him a world-class player. One of his biggest strengths. Burnout here coming from Mena. He knows it, so he just drive reversals right away. Threatening the hop it. What a check.
Oh, and he actually drive rushed right into Mena's hands. A couple of lights, the conversion into, oh my God! He dug his nails right into the suit.
And when you're right, you're right. Mena just knew he had the triple lights into the level 1 just in case. The forward heavy punch afterwards. Mena, there's so much offense here, and you can just feel the pressure is on Kakadu to make something happen. And it's not working so far. As Mena, again, that forward medium kick usage this whole entire tournament to beat those late reactions. And boy, oh boy, is it amnesia time or not is the question here. Doesn't go for it just yet, and now he's gonna beat up his drive gauge, threaten him, and he backs off trying to bait something there. What? The perfect parry, Prince! And the wrong combo again! Oh my, he's right this time. Lots of bar on his side. He doesn't spend any.
That Lightning Beast draining just little by little. He's trying to put up so many projectiles. Is Kakadu to reduce that timer. Drive rush on it in there.
Oh no! Oh, and the parry. Side swap. Goes for the reset, and he catches him swinging just like that. Mena's on the board.
Back-to-back call-outs. Kakadu falling for it. MenRD's gonna be feeling mad confident after that first game.
Gotta slow him down, that's the thing, and he's having so much trouble. The looks, look at that. The looks he gives him are so confusing. It's fake coward crouch, and then the drive rush catches the whip. There's the anti-up from Kakadu. He finds a sliver of control in this match, but he hasn't had much so far.
And it's so expensive now, too. Teleport on in there, try to catch a normal, perhaps. What just happened? He was still within range of the throw. Did he move forward, extend his hurt box?
Yep, exactly. He drive rushed into it. Now Burnout's a threat. And that's that on the drive gauge here. Goes for the throw. Again, it was regular amnesia for Kakadu and the DI. This time he's ready. Portal out. And he gets some space. But Mena has a lot of drive gauge to chew through here. This Kakadu's got to try to survive for a bit here. The ball in. No parry. Out of Burnout, though.
so intense too. MUNDO is looking for any sort of projectile at this range, right? Oh, he contemplated it.
He needs one whip punish, so he can play passive, and that's what he's doing. So Kakadu takes initiative. And it has so much drive gauge too. That's the thing. It's very, very hard to make this happen without that drive gauge going down. Trying to activate into level 2 there.
So imperative that MUNDO does get that level 2, but instead it's the back no punish counter at that.
Gonna burn him out, and now chip. Kakadu has to avoid the chip. He's gonna try to jump or amnesia the ball, so he's just waiting. Beautiful stuff from MUNDO. Knows the panic is coming, and he just senses with the right choices. He tells when your fear is there, and he can just make the perfect response.
Breaking down all the defensive options against Kakadu, going for the immediate level 3 right off the bat, leaving at least, what, 45 to 50%, but I'll tell you what, the drive gauge right now, so healthy for Kakadu, drive rushing on in there. The sharp angle, getting denied from that jump in. MUNDO caught it for a little bit. I love that drive rush, getting the command hop past the body. Level 3 is intact. He's gonna punish the hell out of that amnesia. You thought I forgot? Not today. Back medium kick to catch the side switch. Lightning Beast engaged. How do you stop this man while you're in burnout? Answer is, you probably can.
And there it is.
The drive impact. Here comes the fella.
He gets a combo after this as well. He's got more on the table. The up ball. EX for the kill. MELHORES marching dominantly towards an EVO championship here in Vegas. One game is all he needs. And what does Kakadu do? The whip punish works out, but it feels so temporary. There it is. He's ready with the slide.
Opening with the forward throw after that slide. Medium kick, forward medium kick at that. Getting the big opener against Kakadu. Bring him back to the corner. Drive rush on in there. Apply even more pressure. The lightning, the throws. Kakadu, no answers in sight. Trying to jump out. MUNDO is reading him like a book. He's looking at championship point. MUNDO, can he do it?
EVO Japan and EVO Vegas back-to-back championship potentially here for MUNDO. And Kakadu, no answers. The Capcom Cup champion just looking lost in the lights. And he just can't make a right choice here on defense. It feels like MUNDO just always knows. There's an amnesia that works, but nothing out of it just yet. Okay, the forward heavy kick looks good.
Not too bad, a little bit of damage. Jump back medium kick. No way! Was that
One hit away.
Rush?
One hit away indeed. Double drive rush. He has the level 3, and MELHORES cannot be denied 2 times here in Japan. And now your Evolution 2025 Street Fighter 6 champion, MELHORES, no end in sight. And that, I think, cements in many people's mind who the answer for the greatest Street Fighter player of all time is. Many people would argue it's the man on the stage, MELHORES.
The eruption, the emotion, the electricity, all well deserved towards MELHORES.
And I gotta say, one of the most dominant EVO performances I have ever seen.
3-0 yet again. Back-to-back winners finals, grand finals against one of the most challenging contenders we could ever ask for in this season, in multiple seasons.
And look at Kakadu. Think about Kakadu's matches. No one can touch him. Everybody else that Kakadu plays, it's like it looks like they can't play the game, and he fights MELHORES, and this guy's just different. There's levels to this. There's a difference, right, in how people are, and that just shows you how it is. You see the emotion getting to MELHORES on the stage. He's had a lot of big wins in his life, but I'm sure this is one he's been thinking about for a long time.
Please, everybody, as loud as you possibly can, for your Street Fighter 6 EVO 2025 Top 8 roster. Make some noise for all of these players standing on this stage right now. This does not come easy to stand up here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw one of the most amazing performances to date in the world of Street Fighter. One more time for your EVO Top 8!
Now, let's get these gentlemen their medals. Please make some noise for 7th place, Angry Bird
And also in 7th place, the Golden Finger, LaShore.
Now for 5th place, the legendary child, Zhao Hai.
And also in 5th place, Japanese fighting game god, Fudo.
And now in 4th place, the Moose is Loose, Phenom.
And in 3rd place, blow the roof off of this place, ladies and gentlemen, the young guard, Mikey!
And now in 2nd place, Kakeru.
And finally, in 1st place, the first player ever to win EVO Japan and EVO Las Vegas back-to-back. Some would say the GOAT, MELHORES!
And also, don't forget, for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place, we have the wonderful Nacon sticks going out to all 3. Please, gentlemen, when you get those sticks, raise them up high. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Thank you very much, Nicole, for providing some artillery for these players.
Again, before we do get to talk to our champion, this top 8 was just too phenomenal. One more time, turn this place up for your EVO 2025 Street Fighter 6 top 8!
All right, Mena, I have a few questions for you. All right, first, going into a tournament like this, having the weight of your EVO Japan win on your back, what was your mental state coming to this particular EVO this year?
It's been long enough.
I think that's a fair answer. Give it up. That is a fair answer. It has been long enough for him.
Mena, your legacy at this point, to say that it's solidified would be an understatement. I know how deep your pride goes. Please let the people know exactly what you want them to be looking at when they look at Mena RD, and what message did you send by winning EVO Vegas?
Honestly, that's a great question. But I don't want people to look at what Mena RD did today. I want people to look at what we all did today. Being part of this show, is the biggest privilege of my life. And being able to perform in front of all of you just confirmed to me that we're doing something beautiful. Thank you so much.